has 2 blankies, but one was still at the house, the other one was gone. And she has a dinosaur and like a little swan blanket. Her other little, we talked to the neighbor, and we looked at anybody else that maybe had a camera somewhere, but nothing was going on. They had other community services, like go into houses, like knock, hey, have you, like, do you see anything, like, do you have a camera, do you see anything like that? And we had nothing at all. And it was just like, all right, so at this point I'm hoping, all right, she's at a friend's house, she's safe, and she's just like decompressing, or like she's safe. But like that night, like as I'm like calling like hospitals and hotels, and just like there's nothing, like there's nothing there, like nobody's had her check in, there's nothing at all. And then that was just traumatic because like I had every light in the house on, just in case, like, you know, like, yeah, I went laid in bed, but I didn't sleep. I was just sitting there, just like, I had friends that came over. Nick and Amanda came over for a little while, and they showed support. My friends Dave and Jeremy came over, they showed support. Shanann's friend Lauren came over, she showed support. Another friend, Melissa, came by that I didn't know that she showed support. Everybody's just like, I don't know like why this happened or how this happened, but like, I hope that she's okay, type thing. Mm-hmm. And just like, I was just hoping that I would get that knock on the door, or a phone call, or a text. I mean, her phone, they have her phone, like hopefully maybe it's a number I don't know. Hopefully it's like, you know, like a burner phone, or some kind of like phone she bought, and she could just text me and call me like, hey, I'm okay. Something. Or just get a knock on the door, and then the kids just run in. And I was just like it didn't happen. And when I was going through like that night, just trying to process everything, like I miss like the kids like sitting at the dinner table and like having to tell them to eat their dinner, and like I miss them throwing their chicken nuggets at me. Like when I went to their rooms, just kind of like, you know, make their beds, and it's like I wasn't gonna turn the rain machines on, you know, like I wasn't like, you know, gonna read them a book. I wasn't gonna kiss them goodnight. I wasn't gonna like, you know, do that. I wasn't gonna play in the playroom. I wasn't giving them like their nightly snack, like their nighttime snack. I wasn't, you know, giving them their medicine. I wasn't, you know, getting them dressed for bed. All that, like, it just hit me. It's like I'm not turning the monitor on to watch them because they're not here. It's like, where are they? And that night was just like, I didn't even want to stay in the house that night, but I knew I had to, just in case, like, maybe they came home, maybe they would come in that front door, garage door, or something would happen. But nothing happened that night. So I just laid in bed and took phone calls and texts from all our friends I couldn't sleep either, and just asking for prayers, just asking prayers in general, just like, these kids are gonna come home, they're gonna come home safe. And the next day, well, detective, he called me about 2 a.m. just saying like, hey, we're gonna do like the missing persons report, and I'll get that all going. But yeah, it's like the next day, like when everything like started happening, as far as the news crews like pulling in, and then all the K9 units and the drones flying over my house, it was just like, it all set in like, this is not, she's not, they think something happened. Because all this right here, this means that, okay, my worst fear, that's where this is going right now. Because I thought she was just at somebody's house and she was safe. But now, it's going down the other direction. With all this going on, with the dogs coming in, with the news media, everything just kind of happening, it's like, all right, this has gone to a totally different direction. And it's like, I was when all my friends like were coming over to give me some support, I knew that like, all right, like I was happy all my friends just came over to just support. I didn't want to be alone at that point in time. Like this is the time you don't want to be alone at all. And my friends are supporting me all through this, and I just want to find them. I want them to come home safe, like wherever they are. I hope they are safe, and I really hope they can just come home. The FBI agent Graham, he's been really helpful. I mean, he didn't tell me what leagues they have for today, but I'm hoping that it leads to them coming home. Because it just being in that house and not being able to tuck them in, it's just it's heart-wrenching. It's earth-shattering right now, because those are my kids. Those are like you made those kids, you know, like, do you have kids or anything? Okay, so like,
3 of them.
So like, just not being able to, like, you know, kiss them goodnight and saying I love you, Daddy, or I miss you, Daddy, or something like that. You know, because they were without me for 5 weeks, and it was, I got to FaceTime them every night, and it was just not being able to do anything, like knowing that they were just here and not knowing where they are now is like, it's a nightmare right now.
So, thank you for explaining all that to me. Obviously, I have more questions, so I may kind of piece it out, just going back, just so I understand everything. And you kept saying that you thought she was at a friend's house. Do you still think she's at a friend's house?
At this point, I don't. Because all this, like, everything that's happened now.
So what does that make you think of?
It just makes me feel like either she vanished, like, she has the kids and she's somewhere where, like, maybe hopefully a hotel, but I don't think she's at a friend's house now, unless it's somebody I just don't know. Like, if it's somebody I don't know, great. Like, I just want her to be safe. But with FBI here, with, you know, CBI here, with everything that's going on, like, it makes me feel like, all right, maybe somebody has her that's not keeping her safe, or something terrible has happened, and that's the nightmare.
And what would that terrible thing be?
That somebody hurt them.
That's running through your mind sometimes?
I don't want that to run through my mind, but it's running through my mind that somebody has hurt them, and that they are not safe. And I really want them to be safe. I want them to come home.
Right. And we want them to come home too. So let's kind of break it down back to when Shanann went to Arizona. So what was she in Arizona for?
Thrive Local.
Oh, okay.
I've been down there with some of the upline leaders.
Okay. So she, mostly women, like, you know, other people that work for her, you know, downline.
Or downline people or upline people and all that.
Okay, and they just, you know, fill their cup, I guess, for lack of a better term. So they get there and they, you know, cheer them on and like, you can give more and whatever. And I guess, do they teach them about new products?
Yeah, well, no, there's a lot of training that goes involved with it, like how to talk to people and stuff like that, how to bring in more people type thing.
Like, did Shanann make a lot of money doing this?
Yeah, she makes about as much money as I do.
Really?
Yeah.
And how much is that? Because I don't know how much you make.
About 65, 70.
Okay. She makes that much just selling Thrive. Wow. How many people does she have underneath her?
Like, people that signed up underneath her, probably about 200. But like active people that promote it, it's probably about 50 or so. But like she has, her team does about $80,000 a month in sales. Yeah.
That's crazy. Sorry about that. Okay, so she's at this conference, and obviously even before that, like, you know, you said that you kind of talked about, you know, separating or whatever when she got into bed or after you woke up.
Yeah.
When did that start?
So that happened in the 5 weeks that we were, like, when she was in North Carolina and I was back here.
And when did she leave for North Carolina? What was that date?
June 26th.
So the end of June?
Yeah.
Okay. And she leaves in June, and that's when, what?
Yeah, like, being, like, when we were talking and everything and texting and calling each other, like, we could feel like there was, like, that disconnect there. And, like, over that period of time, like, our conversations were shorter, text messages were a little bit less, you know, like more like emotional type thing, you know, less lovey-dovey type things.
So explain, like, even before June, Was there any other issues as far as your relationship goes, or, I mean, everyone goes through ups and downs
Yeah, I mean,
in
like,
marriage, but...
yeah, I mean, like over a year ago, you know, it's more of like, you know, I could see that maybe it wasn't like as hot and heavy as like, you know, as it was when we first met, you know, that spark and everything like that. But like you say, ups and downs, marriages, like, you know, they have their lulls and they have their highs. And like, I was hoping that we could just it would just work itself out, like, that's all.
It's hard with babies and, you know...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when the kids are involved, it's a little bit harder,
Yeah.
a lot harder.
And just as far as like your time away from your spouse and, you know, just trying to make time for them and, you know,
Yeah.
give them emotional attention and that kind of stuff. I know that
Mhm.
kind of can get strained.
Mhm.
Did you feel that once you started having kids, or, you know,
I
did
mean,
you
yeah,
feel that even before?
Yeah, we didn't like go on dates really a whole lot after we had kids, because I mean, we're just, you know, kids monopolize a lot of your time, like, they take up a lot. So it's like, you want to focus, like, right on your kids all the time. And that's what we did, and we didn't really focus on ourselves much.
Mhm.
And I think that's where, like,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna blame the kids for a disconnection or anything, but like, yeah, we focus, like, on the kids, like, all the time. But like, and then like, as our relationship got longer and longer, it was more of like I could feel that disconnect that was there. Like, we really talk, like, we didn't have those deep conversations anymore, like, you know, anything like that. But like, that's when it kind of all started, and I was hoping that, you know, maybe it just worked itself out. And being like, those 5 weeks when she was in North Carolina and I was here, like, I could feel it more.
Like, tell me about that. What do you mean by that?
So like, you could feel like the disconnect more, like, in the conversations we were having, and like, they were just short, and like, it felt like, you know, like when we were texting each other, nothing was the same as far as that goes. Like, calling each other, nothing was the same. And when I got there, that's when you can kind of all, like, when we were talking, it was just, nothing
Yeah,
was...
tell me about that. Like, what did it seem like when you got out there finally?
Yeah, like, when I got out there, it was just like, you could feel like, you know, get to the airport, you know, just wrap the kids, like, around, they come running through the alarm and everything, they were running through a place they couldn't even run into. And get a big old hug and everything, and then like, gave Sinead a hug and everything, and just, like, you can just feel it start from there, like, everything just felt, like, different. Like,
Did you guys kiss or anything?
and we kissed right then, but like, after that, it was just like, every night, it was more of like we talked, but it was like, mainly it was through text. Like,
When you were there?
Yeah, because it was more like whenever we would talk about like how we were feeling, it was more of like, we were just text back and forth type of thing, because like, that's how we could get our feelings more across, because her mom, everybody was still there, like, we weren't really alone, because her parents were there.
So tell me about, like, when did that first text, you know, like, what was that first text like, as far as like one of you, you know, deciding to talk to the other one about maybe separating, or, you know, not feeling great about your relationship or whatever? Like, who was that first person that sent that text, and what did that text look like?
It was probably on her phone, but it was, so when I got there, it was July 31st, went to the beach August 1st, and her dad was there for a few days, and then her mom came down. So we were never really like alone together. So that's why some of our conversations were through text as far as that goes.
So while you're both there together, you're
Yeah.
still texting each
Yeah.
other about stuff. And what were those texts about? Like, what did they say?
It's just kind of like, you know, where is our relationship going type thing. Like, where, like if we're bringing a third kid into this world, like what's our relationship gonna look like? Like, is it gonna be, are we gonna work this out? Or is this gonna lead to a separation? Is this gonna lead to where, like, we stay together and be civil with the kids? Or are we gonna be our separate ways and stuff like that?
And what was her reaction to all of that?
It was, I mean, it was emotional, it was a lot of crying, it was just like, I'm not sure like how to word that, but it was more of a, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna make this work?
So your wife wanted to make it work?
Like, we both wanted to see, like, alright, is this going to make it work? Is this gonna work? Like, are we still at that point in our relationship where we're gonna make this work? So, like, when she went to Arizona, she confided in a bunch of her friends as far as, like, what was going on, as far as, like, where our relationship was.
And how do you know that?
Once this disappearance happened, like, they knew, like, I didn't know if they knew or not.
They reached out to you and told you that they knew, or?
Well, I told them, like, we were, gonna go through, like, with a separation and everything, like, oh, we knew you guys were having some issues there and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know.
Did they tell you what Jan had said?
No. They just said they saw her, like, and her emotional state, it wasn't the same as far as, like, they could tell something was, like, it was different about her.
So in North Carolina, is that the first time you guys have ever talked about maybe not being together and maybe, figuring out life separately?
Yeah.
Okay. And was that more, would you say, you bringing it up to her, or her bringing it up to you?
Me bringing it up to her.
Okay. Okay. Did she ask you why? Like, why now? Or having a baby, that kind of stuff? So what did you say back to her?
Yeah, it was more just like, I didn't feel that connection anymore. Like,
like fell out of love kind of thing, or?
Well, yeah,
how would you describe it?
Yeah, it was more of like, I don't feel the same way that I used to. Like, I don't think we have that connection anymore where, like, I can just, like, be myself and just, like, be everything that I need to be for you right now. And that's how I explained it to her.
And she said what?
She didn't, like, know really what to say. It was just like, I don't know, I didn't see it, but it's like, I want to work on it, and I want to see where this can go. Like, if we can fix it, like either through a book or, like, counseling or...
So after your conversation with her, it was your...
This is in North Carolina.
Right,
yeah.
Belief that you guys would try and work on it together, just to see if it would kind of work, or
just kind of, like, see where this, like, we'll take this week, like, because it was an emotional week just because of everything we were saying, and, like, what we were thinking, like, and all that, especially bringing another kid into the world. It's like, we want that environment to be as, like, healthy as possible.
Sure. Did you guys, I'm sorry, it's pretty in here, I'm going
to
pump this up a little bit. Did you guys sleep in the same bed while you were there?
In North
Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, like, there was a couple, I slept in the kids' room one time, and I slept on the couch another time.
Is it just because of the tension?
Yeah, there's tension in there. That's good. And then when we got here,
But when you're there, like, did you guys have sex at all, or?
No.
No? Okay. Were you guys affectionate after the kiss at the airport?
Not really.
Okay.
That's where we could feel like it wasn't really there at that point in time.
Okay, and up until the point where she left, was it, affectionate and?
No.
I mean, what was your sex life like?
The last time we had sex was in, like, May, like, when the kid was born, or kid was conceived.
So, that would have been in May?
It would have been, like, because she found out second week of June, so it would have been, like, May.
Okay, and was there a celebration or something that, did you guys go out, did you have a date?
No, she got me a few shirts that, had, like, so, like, Dad, Code of Fish and F3 type thing. She had a couple shirts made, all of one of them was a back rub type thing.
But as far as when you had sex in May, like, was there something special about that?
We had, talked about, like, having, like, going through pros and cons of having another child, but, like, we didn't, like, have, like, a celebration, like, of having sex.
So you guys, like, so you were talking about maybe having another kid?
Yes.
And then you were actually trying that night to have another kid?
Yeah, I think after we waited until she was, like, when she was, like, ovulating type thing.
Was she keeping track of that?
She always has that on her phone. It's like
OCD, right?
Like a cycle tracker type thing, and it tells you.
Okay. So did you find that sex was more like a job, or did you really enjoy it with your wife as far as...
I never felt like it was a task.
Okay.
Or anything
like
even
that. Like, we're going to do it now because I need to get pregnant, whatever. Like,
no, it wasn't like, whenever you're trying to have a kid, you have to, like, plan that part as far as that goes.
Sure.
Because, like, you can't just, like, have sex every day or twice a day, like, to get pregnant. You have to, like, once and then kind of wait 2 days or something, whatever the formula is. Like she said, you have to wait like 2 days and then try again.
Okay.
But that's what that was.
Okay. So before that time in May, how often would you say that you guys were having sex?
Maybe like once or twice a week.
Okay. So why do you think it significantly stopped right after she conceived in May?
Like it was, it's kind of hard to tell because we went through little spurts where like maybe it wasn't like once or twice a week. Like there was times we went like a month or two like without having sex. Like sometimes like I would try and that would either she was tired or something was going on, like she was just aggravated with something and she was like, no, not tonight, like type thing. Like I was usually the one to initiate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I'd say most times it was like I was shot down, but that's, married life, honestly.
You just kept trying?
Yeah, like you try, like you never stop trying, because if you felt like it was a job or a task, you wouldn't try.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I enjoyed having sex with her, so
okay.
It was.
As far as like, North Carolina goes, like when you guys kind of broached the subject of maybe, separating or whatever, did she accuse you of, because, I think it would be a normal wife's reaction to be like, yeah. Who is it? Like, who's the chick or whatever.
Yeah, like that kind of came up, and I was just like, that would never happen. Like, the kind of guy I am. Like, I was at one of my friend's house, Jeremy, and he said, like, you're the type of guy that I could send you with my wife for a week and know nothing was going to happen, type thing. Like, people know the kind of person I am.
Solid guy.
Yeah, like, I'm not the type of guy that's just going to say, all right, my wife's gone, like, who's the girl, like, I can find for this, like, 5 weeks. Like, no, that's not me. Like, I respect my wife, and she respects me. Like, there's no anything that she could like, if she's somewhere safe right now, like, I don't think it would be with a guy. If it is, I'm fine. Like, I want her to be safe. I want the kids back home. If it was with a guy, great. I'd come back home. We'll talk about all that later.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I never had an inkling she would do anything to me,
So how did that come up from her? Like, what exactly did she say to you?
Because of our, like, how, like, our texts and calls were getting, like, shorter and everything like that. Like, she's like, are you having, I was like, no, I'm not having an affair. Like, that is the last thing that should be on your mind.
Did she bring up any other, I guess, in a woman's mind, evidence as far as, why she would think there would be someone else involved or anything like that?
No, it's just cause like I was like whenever like she would call, sometimes I'd be out for a run or I'd be working out and she could tell like, all right, you don't want to talk to me right now, let's just go work out type things. Like when she was gone, I would take that more time to kind of like go run, go work out, because I had time to do it type of thing. Sure. Like I would always make time to FaceTime with the kids and everything when she would call. Like I would always make time to do it, like. Especially like when the kids are awake and everything like that.
Sure.
But like she was like later on at night, like when sun goes down, I'd go out for a run because it's less hot outside.
And would she accuse you of like doing other stuff while you were not answering your phone, or?
Oh no, like she was like, she would ask me like, hey, can you like do this for me? Like, can you find this like medication? Send me a picture of it. Can you like find something at the house? Little things like that. She knew I was at the house, so it's like she had no reason to really have that fear in her head. But being away for that amount of time and being pregnant, and it's like that's going to run through her mind.
Has she ever been away that long before?
No.
Okay. And you talk about her being pregnant or whatever. Like, how was she different when she was pregnant than when she wasn't pregnant?
Well, I guess you're just a little more emotional in general.
I just want to make sure that
the red light.
Yeah.
Okay.
More emotional?
Oh yeah, it's like, that's normal. Her cravings hadn't really changed or anything like that, but just like just more emotional and everything like that.
Mhm. Would she kind of admit that, like,
oh yeah,
I'm pregnant, whatever?
Well, I guess she's like, she's just, she's with her mom and she gets really, her mom's like really like she's full Italian, so like she's always like always just like gung-ho about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes like really anxious sometimes, and like like it's a lot of stress being over there with her her family and my family as far as like everybody, you know, like she's over there by herself with the kids.
Do you guys all get along? Like, just...
I mean, yeah, we all, I mean, pretty civil as far
I know
as...
you said that you went to your parents by yourself. Like, was there a reason why Shanann and the girls didn't go?
Yeah, because there was an incident where my mom had something in the house that Cece was kind of allergic to.
What was that?
It was some ice cream. And
What are your kids sick with, I guess?
Cece's allergic to tree nuts.
Okay.
And, so, not peanuts, but like...
My kid's allergic to peanuts, but not tree nuts, so...
Yeah, so peanuts is like, I guess, it's growing from the ground.
Mhm.
So the tree nuts like pistachios and cashews and stuff like
Those
that.
are the good ones.
I know, and kiwi.
Oh,
Kiwi's
goodness.
like grown, like, I guess the spores have like something that's related to tree nuts, found out the hard way as well. But yeah, like there was an incident where she had something in the house as far as it was ice cream that Cece couldn't have, and one of my sister's kids went and grabbed some. She was eating next to Cece, and it was just a point where like Shanann said, they cannot come over here again. Because Cece's the one that kind of would lunge, as she would just grab. Like, I mean, if my sister's kid had,
It would happen so fast you wouldn't even be able to...
You wouldn't know, because I mean, like, how we figured out tree nuts was an issue is because Cece had a little sliver of a cashew one day, a sliver, and made her react. And her reaction has gotten worse over her last panel was like a month, 2 months ago or something like that. And her reaction was a little bit when they prick her back and everything.
Mm-hmm. So
like that kind of drove Shanann to where like, all right, they can't come over ever again if you're going to have this in this house, and that's why that happened.
When was that? Was that during this trip, or was that from before?
It was during that 5-week span.
Okay.
Yeah, and they hadn't seen the kids in like 2 weeks when I got there. And Shanann was like, they can't come over. They can't go over there right now.
What did you think about that?
I was hurt. I was like, you know, I wanted my parents to see their grandbabies. You know, like even if it's just like we didn't even FaceTime. So like when I went over there, like I wanted to bring the kids, but like I respected her decision. Like, okay, like if you want the kids over there right now, it's fine. I just need to see my parents. Like, since I'm here, like I'm here for a week, you know, I want to at least like go over there, give them a hug, and see my sister, her husband, and their kid as well, and just kind of just say, hey, hello, cook out, and just hung out.
Do you know if Shanann told anyone in North Carolina about what was going on?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Who do you think she told?
Oh, she probably told, well, there's people here. I know Nicole probably knew. I know Cassie probably knew. But Nicole lives here, Cassie lives there. There's some of her good friends.
But, like, would she have told any of her family or friends in North Carolina?
I'm not sure if her mom knew or not, if that was the case.
Is she pretty close to her mom?
Oh, yeah, she is. But I'm not sure if she, like told her, like, the entire, like, thing about the whole, like, having something in the house.
All right, I just mean between you and her, sorry, the separation.
Oh, no.
She didn't tell any of her family?
No.
And why do you know she didn't do that?
Because she told me, so like, she's not going to tell them. And, like, I knew she was confiding in a few of her friends, because she told me that, because she had need someone to talk to, but she didn't tell her mom or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys go to church?
No, not here.
No.
No, we haven't.
You moved to Colorado,
Yeah,
you go to church?
No.
Okay.
Like, we were talking about, like, you know, finding one for, you know, with the kids and everything.
What about counseling? Did you guys talk about counseling?
Yeah.
Yeah, when did you guys talk about that?
That was probably, we got back on the 7th, back to work on the 8th, so it was probably about the 8th or so.
Oh, right before she left?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, she left on the 10th, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what came of that when you guys talked about counseling?
It's like, I don't really think we really needed to go to counseling, so I've never, like, anything that we were saying to each other, I felt like we could just say to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and not have to, like, you know, go to somewhere, sit on somebody's couch and talk to them about it. But like she said, like a couple of her friends that were married have been to counseling like once or twice or 3 times, and they're still going, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I didn't feel like I really needed to, but I was open to the idea, because I thought, like, all right, if she really like, if this is gonna work, maybe, but like I didn't really want to do it, just because like I didn't think we needed to do that. I thought we could just, like, you know, maybe just do it that way. But the disconnection was there. I didn't feel like it was gonna help.
Okay. So you get back on the 8th or 7th?
On the 7th, go back to work on the 8th.
You went back to work on the 8th?
Yeah.
Okay. And what day is the 8th? Like of the week? Do you remember?
8th, 9th. So it'll be a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the 10th was a Friday, that's when she flew out.
Okay. And then you worked how many days?
I worked Wednesday and Thursday, and then I was off Friday because that's when she flew out to Arizona.
Okay. So tell me about all the stuff you did on Friday. Or how was it, I guess, before she left? Like, did you take her to the airport?
Oh, no, Nicole picked her up.
Oh, Nicole picked her up?
Yep.
Okay. What was the attitude like, or what was the relationship like when she left for Arizona?
It was, we were just, like we had talked about counseling and everything, and we knew what the sex with the baby was. We weren't going to tell anybody until she got back, because Nicole knew.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole was one that, like, prepped everything for her, like, with the bag, and, like, a couple things, like, pour out a little fake champagne bottle and whatnot.
For which one?
For like a gender reveal type thing.
Gender reveal, okay.
Type thing like that.
Okay.
So like she did all that for us. And so Friday, I woke up I waited for the kids to wake up because she left pretty early that morning. Nicole came and picked her up and she left to the airport.
Was it like kiss, hug, bye, or was it kind of strained as far as?
It was a hug.
It was a hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like, have a safe flight and just let me know when you get there and I'll send you pictures of the kids throughout the day.
Okay.
Type thing.
Okay. So, and then you said, I'm sorry, that you waited till the kids got up?
Yeah, that's what we usually do. We just wait for the kids to wake up so they wake us up.
Okay.
And Bella came in the room and she usually just crawls into bed and just falls asleep next to us. Like when she wakes up, she doesn't just get up and just go like Cece does.
But as far as Friday goes, what exactly happened on Friday?
So we just pretty much hung out around the house, just playing around. We went to like a grocery store, went to get my glasses, got some cracks in the frame. We went to Target. We went to King Soopers to pick up the click list over there.
I've never done that.
That was fun.
When did you do that? Is that your first time doing it? Or do you guys do
Oh, no, she does it for me all the time.
Oh, she does?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah, we had made a little day of it and everything. And
so, and I'm sorry, do your kids go to preschool or daycare?
Primrose.
Is that a preschool or a daycare?
It's a little bit of both depending on your age. Because
Okay.
they have up to 6 months.
Okay, so what are your kids considered? In the preschool or in the...
Celeste is like early preschool 1? Early preschool 1. And Bella is pre-K 1.
So is it like you can drop your kids off before school starts, and then you'll
Oh, yeah.
have a daycare and then...
Oh yeah, it's like you go into like they'll have like a room, like sometimes they'll only have a few teachers there at 6:30 in the morning type thing.
Oh, okay, you're right, and they combine most of the classes and stuff because
Mm-hmm.
there's not that many kids there. So where is this Primrose at? Is that in...
Erie.
In Erie?
Yeah.
Is there only one there in Erie?
Yeah, Primrose is like a chain of the school, but
Right.
there's another one like in Thornton or something like that. And
But there's only one in Erie.
yeah, there was a teacher work day that day, so that's why they couldn't go.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, so Friday they would normally go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They would normally go. That's why I took that day off because
You didn't have any daycare?
because she was leaving so early and whatnot. But yeah, we just played around that day and we went to a couple of different places and.
And do the kids go 5 days a week there? Or how often do they go to?
5 days a week.
5 days a week. And what is the normal time that they go from like 8 to...
Depending on when they kind of wake up and get ready, usually like 7:30, like 4.
7:30 to 4?
Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere around there.
And is this because Shanann is doing her Thrive stuff and you're at work at the oil field?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, it's like when they're at school, she can really concentrate
sure.
on all that stuff right now.
Does she pretty much work from home?
Oh yeah, she can work from anywhere.
But does she normally work from a computer at home, or is she...
She just works from her phone. She uses a
phone.
computer, but she uses her phone mostly.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything from those things.
It's crazy. Okay, so you hang out, you guys are running errands, Target, grocery store, that kind of stuff. What time do you think you get home on Friday?
Probably about, I'd say probably about 4:30 or so.
Okay. And do you guys do anything else Friday night?
And just normal things like, you know, just getting ready for bed, or have dinner, getting ready for bed type thing.
Okay. Did you talk to Shanann that night?
Yeah,
Friday night?
yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Would you have FaceTimed her with the girls, or?
Oh, no, when she's away and stuff like that, like, we don't FaceTime the girls, they would really react to that.
Oh, because they'd be upset.
They'd be upset, yeah, like Bella was asking a lot about her.
Okay. So did she talk to them, like as far as on a phone call, or?
No, there was no contact between her and the kids while she was gone.
And
That's normal,
Okay.
like if she, like last time, there was a Thrive event, that was like, she went to Canada, and like, it was like, we do not talk to the girls, like, they would literally like, have like a cry fest, like.
You're like, I can't handle that, so.
Well, I mean, she knows, like,
Yeah.
and like, it would really make her cry too.
Okay.
So, it was just one of those deals.
Right, so what time do you think they go to bed on Friday night?
Probably about, about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Okay. And what did you do Friday night?
I went downstairs and worked out and just kind of chilled out at the house and.
So your weight is in your basement?
Yes.
Okay, so you went and worked out, and then how do you chill out? Like, what do you normally do?
Sports Center, and just like, if there's a cool movie on to watch or something like that. And
did you have anyone over on Friday, or
Mm-hmm.
anyone stop by, or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that?
No.
Okay. And then what happened Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, kind of the same thing, like Bella came in bed again, like when she wakes up, she comes into bed and just kind of lays next to me, and then just kind of waiting for Cece to wake up type thing. And then I was going to go to Costco that day, but Shannon said she'd just do it when she got back. And go back on Monday, get some chicken or vegetables and stuff like that. But I got most everything from that click list, the King Soopers. They were just like hung out at the house and played outside, and before it got too hot outside, and just played in the playroom and did some things around the house because it gets so hot out there. Like, we couldn't go to the park because they were doing like some drainage thing, and they had everything dug up, and whenever it does rain, it just like pulls up really high, and it was just one of those deals.
Because you're in a newer neighborhood, is that right?
Our house was built in 2013.
Oh, okay.
But there was already houses there. I think those houses have been there for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys come in, or you're hanging around the house, playing around the house. So what happens around dinner time?
So Jeremy Lindstrom, one of his daughters, McKenna, watched the girls that night. I went to a Rockies game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did you go to the Rockies game with?
I was people from work.
And who did you go with from work?
It was Cody and.
You have a lot of names too, just because I don't know who these people are.
Oh yeah, it was like Cody Bourgeois and. Yes, because it was a raffle that we had from work.
Oh, okay.
So it was a work function, but it was Cody Bourgeois and Sam LaRue.
Those two guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So just three of you guys went?
Yeah. Yeah, and then I came home about 11.
Did they win?
Yeah, it was a walk-off 3-1 home run in the bottom of the ninth.
Nice. So this is Saturday night, right?
Saturday night.
So what time did you actually leave to go to the Rockies game?
It was like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Did the game start at 7 or?
6:10.
6:10.
Yeah,
Did you
I got
stop
done.
and eat dinner, or?
Yeah, the Lazy Dog.
At the Lazy Dog?
Yeah.
Who did you eat dinner with?
About the same people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so got down there, the Rockies game, came back about 11 or so, stopped by at the gas station next to the house, got some money from McKenna, gave it to her.
What gas station is that?
The one right by our house.
Do you know what kind it is, or?
Conoco.
Conoco?
I think it's next to Pinocchio's restaurant.
Okay.
So
Is
got
the ATM inside?
Yes.
Obviously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got that. Talked to Shanann on the way home.
From the Rockies game?
Yeah.
How did you get there and back?
With the Lexus.
Oh, with Alexis. So did you pick up anyone on the way? Did you give rides
Mhm.
to anyone?
No.
You just met them down there?
Yeah.
Where were your seats, do you remember?
That was on like the third baseline.
Like good seats?
They're decent.
First level kind of?
Like 10 rows up probably, somewhere there.
Nice.
It was not too bad.
How much did you pay for the raffle?
Oh, it was just something to enter.
Oh.
Something to enter in there.
Nice.
But they always have something like for a golf tournament. I'm not a golfer or anything like that, but it was just something to enter.
Do you and your, people you work with get together every once in a while?
Not mainly. This was just like a random thing. It was just something, I never won anything, so it was just like one of those random things.
Did you pick them to go?
I won that one ticket.
All three of you won the ticket?
Yeah.
And did anyone else meet you guys there from work? Or?
No, it was just a random thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but when we got home, I called Shanann. I asked her how much to give McKenna, and she was like, "It's like, do I give her 60 or give her 50?" I was like, "Just give her 50, because it's like, okay, you don't want to overpay her." I'm like, okay. When I get there, and the expedition was there. I think that was Jeremy's wife's car, and I gave her the money, and girls were fine. They ate pizza. I ordered pizza for them that night, for them like that. And then after that, I went inside, went to bed, and then.
Were the girls in bed?
Oh yeah, they were totally passed out.
And was the mom there to help McKenna, or?
No, I think she dropped off the car, because I didn't see anybody in the ar when I pulled up.
Oh, McKenna can drive. I don't even know how old McKenna is.
She had her own car. She had a Jeep.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't see anybody in the car as far as her mom was, but I think they just dropped her car off, so like when I got home, they could just.
Okay. So, and I hate to keep going back to the rugby game, but you were with your coworkers there. Did you mention to either of them about, issues that you're having with your wife or anything like that?
No.
Are these not those type of people that you would talk to like that?
No,
okay.
Nothing like that. Nothing at all like that. Because it's personal type things. I didn't want people at work really knowing anything that I'm going through. Only person I really told was my foreman, just because
Who is that?
Luke Apple.
Okay. And what did you tell him?
I just told him I wanted him to be aware if he felt like my mind was not on task, that tell me and just send me home type thing. Because at work, when you're there, you need to be, because there's so much pressure around. Not pressure, wellhead pressure.
Yeah,
that kind of pressure.
Dangerous.
Yeah, you stand in front of a master valve or a needle valve that could be open or something like that. So you don't want to be 100 pounds could kill you. But I work around stuff that has
So did he ask you why would your mind not be right?
I told him my wife and I are we're going through a few things right now, and that separation has been on the table. I want you to know my mind's gonna be on task, and I wanted him to know if you see anything that I'm doing that you don't like, just let me know. Because my foreman, he's the one that's gonna he's the one giving my performance reviews. He's my boss.
Is he out there when you're working and stuff?
He's in the office mainly, but he's one of the foremen that likes to go out to the field.
Because he may see you out there.
Yeah, oh yeah, he likes to if he has meetings or whatnot, he likes to, or when he's done with meetings, he likes to get out of the office.
So what was his reaction to you when you told him that?
It's just let me know if anything happens, and I won't tell anybody on the team or anything our team, because that's personal issues. So I'll just keep me in the loop.
Okay.
Type deal.
And when you get home from the Rockies game, both girls are in their own bed?
Oh yeah.
Do they always sleep in their own bed?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So do they have separate bedrooms?
Yes, they have a joint bathroom.
Okay.
Jack and
Jill. Okay. So tell me about Sunday morning when you wake up.
So Sunday morning, we wake up like normal, and Bella actually goes into Cece's room and wakes her up this time. Okay. So it happens. But yeah, so that happens, and then we go downstairs and watch Bubble Guppies and stuff like that. And I put in bed a little early that day because Jeremy's son, Caden, called Buddy, he's turned 4.
Wait, are you talking about Sunday night already?
No, it's Sunday afternoon.
Oh, you put him in bed for a nap?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nap time. Yeah, they have a nap in the middle of the day.
That's the best, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we go over there after a nap. I wake them up. We go straight there.
What time is that, you think?
So the part of that 1, I woke him about 12:30, type deal.
Did you guys have a present for this little guy? Or
Yep.
And how'd you get the present?
Oh, we went to Target that day, and I got him a little dinosaur car.
Okay.
Yep.
So earlier before their naps, you
Yep.
went to Target?
Yep.
Okay.
When we got the dinosaur car.
Do you go anywhere else besides Target?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, not that Sunday, no.
Okay.
Like, as we got back, it was about that time, and they had some, for like that little early lunch, had some they wanted cold pizza. So, that was their deal. It was the pizza left over from the other night.
Okay.
So, they ate that, and they went and took a nap. And then after that, we went to Jeremy's house, and we rode there from like 1:15 to like, probably 4:30, 5 o'clock. Out there, it was like, I didn't know it was gonna be like a water balloon, like, pool thing. That little mini pool out there with water balloons and everything.
And what do you mean that, like, you didn't bring some shoes?
I didn't have swimsuits or water shoes with me or anything like that.
Okay.
So, like, it was,
You just get their clothes wet?
yeah,
Okay.
type
But
deal.
they love that.
Oh, Cece loves just getting in the water. Bella was more like taking the water balloons out and just like, spraying them everywhere, type deal.
Okay. So you get home about what time, you think?
About 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Okay, so what happens after that?
Immediately just put them in the shower and try to wash them off, because they had, sand and everything, because they had a little sandbox over there, like with their little playground. And, so I just put them in the shower immediately, just wash them off. They can usually, like, wash their hair by themselves and whatnot, so.
So are you in the shower with them?
I'm
or-
on the outside.
On the outside?
Yeah, I'm just like, I let them kind of do their thing and wash them up and everything and get them dried off, put some lotion on, pajamas, go downstairs. They wanted pizza again, so cold pizza.
What kind of pajamas did you put on them?
Just for nightgowns.
What did those look like?
It's probably, I think Celeste had like a pink one with like little, like a drawing of like a bird or something like that.
Okay.
And, Bella, it might have been one that said like believe on it, or it was a multicolored one, mine had a unicorn on it.
Okay.
They have so many of those nightgowns.
And now, is it a dress, or are they pants for the
No,
shower?
it's like a dress.
Like,
But it's like, yeah, it just kinda like falls down to their knee. It's hot, so they sleep hot, they sweat like crazy.
Okay. Do they take their pajamas off at all during the night?
No.
When they're normal?
Cece has a nighttime diaper. She took a nighttime diaper.
But she doesn't, I mean, as far as getting hot and stuff, they don't like strip their clothes off in the middle of the night because they get hot or anything,
No.
or do they?
No, I've never seen them do that, unless they have pants on. Like if they have like they have like their mermaid pajamas that has like a t-shirt and pants, they'll take that off,
The shirt part?
the pants.
Oh, the pants,
Yeah, because they get so hot.
right.
So
Oh, I've never heard that yet, that noise.
Rinse that button behind you.
Is that what was beeping?
No, it was just like, maybe it
Oh.
was like that getting hit or something like that.
No, I wasn't touching it.
No, like in another room, another
Oh.
room, they always have that.
Yeah.
They'll have that.
Okay, so you get them in their pajamas,
Feed them dinner
feed
and
them.
FaceTime, Shanann's parents.
so not Shanann, just her parents?
Yeah, her parents.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so they FaceTime them for a little while, and after that, they sit on their couch. They have a Minnie Mouse, Cece has a Minnie Mouse couch, and Bella has a Sophia, the first couch, and they chill there and give them a little snack, and Celeste has some vanilla wafers, Bella has some chips, and then they each wanted the switch after they were done, so, sorry. Bella had vanilla wafers after that, and Cece had some, like, Cheez-Its or something like that.
Okay.
And then, after that, let's brush their teeth and got them ready for bed, and they both used to potty and like they normally do, and put them in bed.
Okay. Do they normally go to bed right away, or?
Well, they do lay in bed, like they don't get out, like once the rain machines are on and lights are out, like Bella came out twice that time just because she knew like Shanann was coming home. Like I told her like, alright, she'll be home Monday, type thing, because like Shanann's not gonna just go in there and wake her up at like in the middle of the night type thing. So like I told her she'll be here Monday, and she knew
When
like,
you wake up.
yeah, she knew like, alright, time yet? Like she comes out like, she home yet? Like, no, baby, just when you wake up. Okay, when you wake up, so, okay. About two times she came out asking about that, but Celeste hasn't done that yet.
So as far as, said you talked to Shanann, at least one time to ask about how much to pay McKenna.
Yeah.
Did you talk to Shanann any other time?
Oh yeah, like during the day Sunday.
Okay, and how was that?
It was just fun, just talking about the kids and like, you know, texting back and forth. I don't have much signal over at Jeremy's house. There's like a dead zone on Erie Parkway over there somewhere.
Did you send her pictures of the kids
Yeah.
at the party and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what did was she happy about that?
I was like, yeah, I
upset,
miss them type thing, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like, I sent her pictures while she was gone.
What about like phone calls? Did you guys have any phone calls?
Yeah, we had a few. I couldn't call her over there because it was bad signal area. I barely get the text messages out. But yeah,
And you didn't call her at Jeremy's, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I couldn't.
But the other time, like Saturday night?
Oh yeah, like everything. Yeah, we just talked and asked how everything went and everything like that. And once I got him home, like after the party and got him to bed and everything, told Bella's like she knows you're coming home and she's ready and everything. And she was texting me like about like 'cause the power went out, I guess, in Arizona because of the dust storms, and her friend Addie and Cindy, like they paid for dinner and stuff like that. And Nicole and her were at the airport, and Addie's plane got delayed, and they were hoping theirs weren't getting delayed, but it ended up getting delayed.
So what, like if you could have taken her pulse then, like how was she as far as communicating with you? Was she, like same old Shanann, or was she still kind of upset, or
It's
distant,
kind of hard to tell through those texts, but like she was ready to get home and see the girls and just be home.
But as far as her relationship with you, how did that feel to you?
I mean, it felt like she did when she left. Like it felt like like she was like in that state of mind where like, okay, she decided to be home. Like maybe she like. It's kind of hard to really tell, but through a text. But like, she wanted to get home and see us because she'd been away. Like when she was in North Carolina for 6 weeks, and then she comes home for 2 days and goes to Arizona. Like she only been home for like 2 days in a 6.5 week span. So she was just ready to be home, be with us, and just kind of like just be around us.
So, what time was she originally supposed to be home?
11.
Oh, 11?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously that gets delayed till whenever.
Yep. She got home. She didn't get home till like 2. She didn't leave there till like 11. I think they're an hour behind.
Okay.
In Phoenix.
Okay.
At this time of year, because they don't.
Did she text you when she landed, or did you know?
No, she texted me that it was delayed, and I think she texted me when she took off, but she didn't text me when she landed.
Okay.
I just felt her like get into bed.
Okay, and you said that was around 2, you think?
2 o'clock.
Now, there was a doorbell thing, is that what you said?
Yeah.
At 148? Describe the doorbell thing.
So it's got like whenever like a proximity, like she walks up.
Like a motion thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, is that tied to like a home security system, or is it just a single doorbell thing?
The doorbell like records it on to the our control panel.
So it's all tied together?
Yeah.
Like garage alarms?
Yeah, everything.
Alarms,
Yeah.
window, whatever?
Well, there's no windows, but just like
there's
a living room like motion thing and a basement motion, and like we have open and shut sensors on the basement door and the rear sliding door, and obviously the front door and both garage doors.
So is it anytime they're open, or just if they're
Anytime
open for
they're
an extended period of time?
So like if a door is left open, after a certain amount of time, it'll say the front door at 2825 Saratoga Trail has been left open.
So did it alert you that she was outside using the keypad to get in when she got home, or?
No, it picked her up walking up to the door.
And did it alert you back?
When I saw it the next morning when I woke up.
It wasn't enough that it woke you up?
Oh no, it's very like a faint like ding type thing.
And what's the living room one? What's that for?
It's just a motion detector. Like if like you set alarm to away, like nobody's gonna be in the house. That's stuff like that. It'll pick that up and set alarm off.
Is it on when you're home though?
No, like if you set it to away while you're home, you're just gonna check the alarm.
Okay. So you don't have any of those like active, I guess, when you're at
well, it's always active, but it's not set to. You can set it to away and stay or disarmed, but it's still gonna pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Like if you look on my phone, like go to the Vivint app, it'll show you like living room motion system detected.
So and I guess just for my own knowledge, did you actually look at that? Obviously, when she went missing, and the girls, did you look at your living room alarms and that? I mean, to see if there was stuff going on in the
It
living
doesn't,
room?
like, once, because we had so many, like doorbell trips, because it was messing up so much as far as, like, little things setting it off, I can only go to the history so far.
So you don't pay for the cloud storage for that?
No.
Okay. Is that an option?
They had never given it to me.
Okay.
But, like,
So how far did it go back?
I'm not sure how many, like, different, like, events that it can store. Like, it'll have notifications, you can scroll it, but it eventually just ends. Not sure how long they'll actually keep it.
So when this all happened, did you look on there and it, like...
The only thing that I saw that was really strange was that, when I left, it said, the garage door stayed open.
And so if that was on there at 5, whatever, in the morning, right? Wouldn't the other stuff still be there too that happened after? Like if there was motion in the living room or the basement or whatever?
It should have been the only thing. There was like a basement door left open and garage door left open.
Oh, when was the basement door left open?
It was about the same time.
5:27?
Yeah, it was like within a minute.
And then what was the other one, did you say?
That garage door left open.
Was the basement door open when you went back?
Not that I remember. Like when I got there, everything was shut. Garage door was shut, basement door was shut.
What, like, you go out to the basement, like,
The basement
is it a walkout?
No.
Oh,
It's a garden level.
okay.
So there's like the windows, I mean, you can see the backyard. It's not like one of the ones that's like a normal one where it's like a deep dive, like where you have to look up to see like the level of the grass.
So what's the basement door then, I guess
Oh, so the basement door is, so like when you walk in you walk into the house through the garage, and then as you're walking to the living room, you take a right, and then that's the basement door that leads down into the basement.
Oh, so that door has an alarm?
That has a sensor that tells you when it's open, because you can, since it's a garden level basement, the windows, you can walk into the backyard and you can open a window. You don't have to dip down, you just open a window and you can walk in, type of thing.
So there's an alarm on the
There's
interior door because...
Yeah, because like you could,
in case an intruder came in
yeah,
through
through the window,
basement?
yeah, like stuff like that.
Okay. And that one went off too? Like,
Yeah.
was that before the garage or after the garage? Which
I think
one
it
was
was,
first?
one was at 526, one was at 527. I think the 527 one was the garage and the 526 was basement left open.
Do you get those a lot, or do you guys even hang out in the basement usually, or?
I'm usually down there just to like work out, but I didn't work out that morning, so like it definitely wasn't open when I left.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
Very off track.
You're fine.
So, the Ring doorbell goes to your phone. Like, how do you log into that system?
It's just an app.
It's just an app. What is the app called?
Business.
And does she have that app as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Should be on the phone.
Is it your login? Is it her login? You guys
Hers.
Oh, it's her login?
Yep.
So is it her email and password? What is her email?
ShanannWatts@gmail.com.
Okay. Do you know what her password is for that?
It should be like 428-4915, capital S, lowercase w.
Say that one more time.
428-4915, capital S, lowercase w.
Okay. Is that what she uses for other stuff, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Kind
her.
of common.
Yeah, it's her.
Her
Yeah.
go-to password?
Yeah, it's a phone number.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. So.
It's a phone number, not hers, but it's a phone number.
Right. Okay. So I know, like, I have a Ring doorbell, and like our flag will shut it off sometimes. You know.
Yeah, that's why
it'll
I
tick
took
on.
my flag down, because like it kept like, after we had like the camera reset because it wasn't working for a little bit, it was picking up. I thought it was a flag, but like it wasn't. It was like picking up just like the tree moving around and bush, like a branch or something, or
Like a shadow or something. Like, yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
ours does that too. So, is that the system that was installed in the home when you moved in, or is that something that you guys
We did.
installed? When did you guys install that?
I would guess 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
I think.
So are you completely asleep when she gets home?
Yes.
Do you hear her, like...
I feel her. I felt her like get in.
But as far as, like, was she putting away her luggage, you know, like,
No.
Like me, I'm crazy about, I need to unpack like the second I get home, no matter
It was
like.
it was really late, but like I don't know.
You don't think she was unpacking
No.
suitcases
No.
or whatever? You think she just like
No, her
went up
suitcase
the
is still
stairs
home.
and?
Her suitcase is still there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's one that would wait till the next morning when she woke up and
Yeah.
unpack her suitcase kind
Yeah.
of thing? Okay. And do
Yeah.
it. You said the next thing you know is her getting into bed with you, is that right?
I felt her get into bed.
Okay.
We didn't say anything because I just kind of felt it.
Okay. Do you know if she was on her phone or like how any of that works?
I don't think she was on her phone, like, 'cause, I mean, it was really late.
So what is her like routine for when she comes to bed, like before she gets into bed? I know it's kind of weird because she was coming from the airport, but like on a normal night, like does she brush her teeth, take our makeup off,
Yeah,
like
it's-
give me that routine.
Yeah, so normally it's like, alright, she'll brush her teeth, she'll get some makeup remover, like a rag, and she'll do all that. She'll take her balance, which is like something to help like stomach, you know, help everything. It's like I won't say like a laxative, but it's something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, she'll go through, she'll do that, and then pretty much it. And then she'll lay in bed and she'll text people, call people, like if she needs to, as far as like anybody, a promoter, customer, anybody needs her.
Does she charge her phone next to the bed? Does she?
Usually.
Okay. What about, I heard she had an Apple Watch, is that right?
Yeah.
Does she charge her Apple Watch every night?
Charger's sitting right there next to it.
But does she do it every night, or does she
Yeah.
wait till it's
Mhm.
almost dead?
She usually does it every night.
Every night, so
Yeah.
she doesn't sleep with her Apple Watch on?
No.
Does she sleep with anything else on?
Usually a t-shirt and underwear, that's about it.
T-shirt and underwear?
Yeah.
Okay. What about that night, do you remember, or that morning, I should say?
I think it was a t-shirt. I think it was a t-shirt and underwear. I think that's because it gets so hot in the house. We had issues where the AC for the top level has been like cutting out, so it just felt hotter upstairs usually.
Okay.
So like, I mean, I just sleep in boxers, and like I know that, you know, we're both like furnaces, so like when we're in bed, so.
Okay. So a t-shirt, underwear, like do you know that, or are you just
I'm just
guessing?
guessing.
Okay. Did you see her, like, outside of the covers?
I just saw her like, you know, like here up, 'cause that's when, like, I felt her crawl in the bed.
Was there hugging or kissing or anything else that went on when she got into bed?
No, I just feel her get into bed.
Where's your, like, how do you sleep?
I sleep like facing the wall.
On what side of the bed do you sleep on?
So I'm on, like, if this is the bed, I'm on the right side, she's on the left side, so I'm usually like this. I'm usually on my back or side. I'm not a stomach sleeper or anything.
Okay, so your back is to her, basically.
That's when I kind of feel her, because that bed it's never big bed, but like it sucks, and I could feel her get into bed.
Okay. And then, as far as like jewelry, does she take off jewelry? I don't even know if she wears jewelry.
And the only thing she wears is her wedding ring.
Does she wear that to bed?
The only time she ever takes it off is to color her hair.
To color her hair. So she keeps it. Now, had she stopped wearing it at all because of, you know, you guys going through your hard time or anything like she wore it to Arizona and all of that? Okay. Okay. So, because I think, was her ring left in the house?
Yes, on the nightstand.
Was that unusual?
Very.
Like you found that to be odd, not
Yeah,
like...
if she colored her hair, it'd be in the bathroom, and then she put it right back on.
Did you see any evidence that she colored her hair, like to...
No, because she just colored her hair the week before.
Okay.
Because I think her mom and her, they're going to do it because her mom's a hairdresser.
Okay.
So
she does it with her mom, or...?
Well, she was going to do it because her mom's a hairdresser there, but I think she just colored it on her own.
Okay.
Because she
So
was
as far as,
asking...
like, evidence of maybe her changing her hair to a different color, like to, you know, disguise herself, like, did you get any...
Nothing. I mean, like, most of the time she likes to keep her hair black. So.
Okay. So she gets into bed, you feel her get into bed, and then is there a conversation at all?
When she gets into bed, no. Like, I'll wait till I get up.
Okay, and then you get up at 4,
Get
do
ready.
your stuff,
Yep.
and then what happens after that?
That's when she had told me the night before, like, hey, you know, when I get home, I wanna get up so I can get this airport off and take a shower, you know.
Tell me what that means.
well, get the airport off of me, like type of thing. Like, she didn't want to just, get in that late and hop in the shower and stuff like that. She just wanted to go to sleep. So like, she wanted to get up, like when I got up, so she could take a shower.
She wanted to get up in 2 hours?
Well, no. She thought that like she'd be home at 11, but that wasn't the case.
Oh, so did she tell you that when she was supposed to be home at 11?
Yeah.
But did you think still, like, maybe she still wants to get up and...
No, I felt, if I assume, like, I know I'm just, it's not
You'd be in trouble?
That would be in trouble.
So like, why did you wake me up? I was supposed to take a shower.
I've done that many times, and I learned that you have to just do what she says.
Okay.
So when it comes to that, because it's just, I don't want to make her mad, so.
Okay. So, she ends up, you wake her up. How do you wake her up?
I just like, I noticed like not to like, go like that, just kind of like rub her shoulder, just kind of like really lightly, because she'll give me the alligator eye, like one eye open, one eye shut type thing, and like look at me like, what the hell are you doing type thing. But like, you just kind of like rub her head just a little bit, just kind of wake her up like slowly, not where it's like jolting her or anything like that, and that's how I woke her up.
So are you outside the bed when you're doing that?
I slid back into bed.
So you're in bed doing that?
Yeah,
okay.
On top of the covers.
Like, on top?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in my work clothes and everything like that.
Okay, and what did she say?
She's like, I asked her like, hey, you wanna wake up, take a shower? And she's like, yeah, I'll do it, something like that. And then I told her like, can we talk a little bit? And she was like, yeah, let's talk.
Like, was she groggy at all, or was she?
No, she was pretty.
Pretty with it?
Yeah, pretty with it, and surprisingly, but like, yeah, she was pretty with it.
Okay, and how did you start that conversation?
I told her, we need to sell this house, like, we need to downsize, we need to get something to where we're not, it's not strapped so much. Because, the house, we're paying, like, can I go down how much we're paying a month for the house?
Yeah.
It's like $2,700 a month. And that's a lot, and, with the kids' school, like, it was a lot, so it was just like, alright, if we can like sell the house, like she had already contacted the realtor like the week before through an email, so like the realtor already kind of knew about like that we were interested in selling the house, and so like we.
And how long have you lived in that house?
2013.
Okay, so.
In May 2013.
Okay.
So like yeah, we went through that, and actually like I was maybe just get something smaller like Brighton, North Glen, somewhere that's cheaper. I know nothing's cheap right now, but just something. But like, I told her, and told her about what I was feeling. Like, I didn't want to text her. I didn't want to call her about like a separation. Like really, like, I wanted to be face to face with her talking about that. And
so tell me how that conversation went.
It was just about like I just don't feel the connection anymore, and that like how we were together, like. It just wasn't working anymore, and that, like, the love that we had in the beginning, I don't feel that anymore, and that, she said, like, it was more of just crying and emotional, and it was...
Was she mad at all?
Being crying like she was, crying like I was, she was upset, but, it comes with that kind of conversation. Like, I didn't...
Did she accuse you of anything?
Being a woman, she's like, is there somebody else? I'm like, no, there's nobody else. This is me talking to you about this. Isn't it like somebody came into my life and took me from you? This is, me talking to you. This is just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no outside influence coming from this. Like, this is this is how I feel.
Did she seem like she believed that?
When I told her there was nobody else?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I believe her when, if I believe that she would never have, like, an affair on me, and she knows that I wouldn't do that to her. Like, we've talked about that before, like, many times. Like,
has she ever accused you of that in the past?
No.
Has she ever, like, suspected, like, anyone else that you're close to?
Like, way, way, way early in our relationship, like, when we first got together, and I was still getting messages from girls I was friends with, and she'd ask questions and like stuff like that, like, who's that, like, how do you know her, like, and I would just like, alright, we're just like, not talk to them anymore, just like ease her mind type thing.
Was she like a jealous person that would you know, look through your phones or?
I mean, she has full access to my phone.
I know, but did she?
I'm sure she, I mean, if she used my phone for Facebook or like Thrive or Instagram.
She would use your phone for that?
She used, yeah, because she would run like some of the Thrive stuff through me. Like she would like make a post for me, something like that.
Oh.
Stuff like that.
Did you do that as well? Like, would you log into
No,
Facebook
no,
or
no,
whatever? No.
No, like the only reason I logged in on Facebook like the last few days is to show the cops like other pictures and stuff like that, or show like the news crew a picture or something like that.
Okay.
Because she had it on my phone as well. She could just like log in there too when she needed. It's like she did it because like sometimes her phone messed up and she just used my phone and it's boom, it's right there.
And then hers was on yours as well. Is that right?
No, she just used mine.
No, but as far as you being.
Oh yeah. She could toggle back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, she just logged out of hers and go into, yeah, it was one of those things, like, she knew I couldn't sell.
She was trying to help you out.
Yeah, like, she would just use, like, any friends that I had, and just went from there.
Okay.
People
So
get interested.
how did the conversation with her, like, how long did it last, would you say?
Say, like, from 4:15 to just, like, closer to, like, 5.
Okay. And I guess I'm a little confused, because you talked about that you were telling her, let's sell the house and get a house, like, cheaper in Brighton.
Well, just, like, I wanted to sell the house just, like, so we can get, like, if we do separate, like, we'd have, like, some money to ourselves, and we could, like, if, I was hoping she would stay here, you know, like, because she had told me before, like, you know, if we did separate, like, she couldn't afford to live here on her own, and she said neither could I. So I was just like, you know, like, give it a shot, like, whatever money that we could get from the house, like, you know, fix it.
So you weren't talking about you guys buying a house together somewhere, it was more like,
We can
let's
sell
sell
the house.
it, split it, and then
Sell
we
it and
can.
just, like, we can go, like, we can have some money left over, like, and be close to each other.
Tell me about, I know it sucks having to sit here and talk to someone about all this stuff.
That's what I needed to hear.
Tell me about your financial situation. I know $2,700 is a lot for a house payment.
Yeah, I mean,
How much were you paying for at Primrose?
I think last year we paid like $25,000.
So what is it
Or like
usually a
18,
month?
20,000.
What's your bill usually?
With 2 kids, I think it's close to like $500 some dollars a week.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. What other bills do you guys have that are big?
Surgeries from Shanann's neck surgery.
What happened to her neck?
Disc that was compressing down. There was like nothing, like there was no like fluid that like the spinal cord with the fluid to support it was just bone on bone. And she had a scar like right here.
Did she have insurance when that happened?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was
just whatever's left.
But it was like over $100,000 surgery.
So how much do you guys have left to pay on
I'd
that?
have she covered all the finances as far as like that.
How long ago was that?
That surgery, it was last. No. It was earlier this. I could look on my phone. I thought it was last. Yeah, it was last year because I remember Christina from Hawaii came to help, and it was during football season.
Okay.
So I think it was last August, September, October, somewhere around there.
Okay. So fairly recently.
Yeah.
Okay. So what other big bills do you guys have?
CCs, like endoscopies for EOE, because she had acid reflux.
Okay.
And allergy testing, and CC had a clogged tear duct. And
I had that too, that was not fun.
yeah, tubes in their ears, and their adenoids removed.
Oh goodness.
So there was that. Yeah, there was that.
What medication are they on? Are they on some medication?
They have inhalers for like they were going through like, it was like, they said it was like child asthma, but they couldn't call it asthma because they're so young. So they would have like a little inhaler, the albuterol inhaler there. And CC had Singulair, which was for allergy, like,
Okay.
And CC had Meprazole too for the acid reflux.
Okay. And that's the stuff that you give them at night, pretty much.
Omeprazole.
I don't want to be in it. Get lower. Uh-oh. There's a wall, kid. Wait, let go of the gas. Watch out, Bella. Mom. Cece, play patty cake on Daddy's head.
Yeah, she's gripping it right now.
Cece, play patty cake on Daddy's head. Go whack it, Daddy.
Don't do that, Cece. Don't do it. Sounds kind of hollow.
Whack it, Daddy. Don't spit.
Don't spit on Daddy, please. Oh, that's a shower.
Careful, Bella, don't fall, okay? Whack it, Daddy. Whack it, Daddy. One more time, Daddy. Whack it, Daddy. Whack. What, Cece? You can hold that. Can't run.
Now I can hug you. Now I can hug you. Come here. Come here, little girl. Hey. Hey. Airplane. I know. I did. Yes, I did.
Your baby needs some clothes. I don't have anything you can play with right now, Bella. No candy, Mama. I don't have candy. No, Bella. Bella, you can't play with Mommy's lotion. So this is addiction palette number 5. She keeps stealing my makeup. I'm telling you, this is why I lose makeup. She just grabbed my lipstick. I'm wearing my LuLaRoe today. Sorry, guys. I'm dropping everything because of this child of mine. Hence why I lose makeup, you guys. Bella seriously destroys my girls steal my makeup, and I'm Bella particularly. Bella steals them and breaks them, as you saw her do in action today. But here's my Christmas leggings. Can you see them? I haven't been able to get a picture of them yet because Bella doesn't take good full shot pictures yet. Grinch over here. Bella. We have the Grinch over here. We have the Grinch. We have the Grinch here. Tell them you love them.
You love them. We love you.
Say love you.
Candy.
Oh yeah, shoot, that's in here.
Girls.
Oh, CC
Girls.
Bella.
Okay, you want chocolate? No chocolate? If you want chocolate, you just get this bowl. You want this one, bigger one? We're gonna go.
I love you too.
This is the morning. This is why I love and I thrive.
Happy birthday to you. Happy just want them back. I just want them to come back. And if they're not safe right now, that's what's tearing me apart. Because if they are safe, they're coming back. But if they're not, this has got to stop. Like, somebody has to come forward.
So we're all watching Chris's first interview basically live on the 5 o'clock news.
Or did you guys get into an argument before she left?
It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But it's just, I want everybody to just come home. Like, wherever they're at, come home. That's what I want.
Chris talked about how he and his wife had an emotional conversation right before she went missing, which I thought was strange, that you would talk about that on the news.
Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, just come back.
You're doing a good job, Bella. Careful. Hello. Hey, wait, we gotta stop.
We're gonna stop before we go across the road. Look both
Remember?
ways.
Look both ways. Your hair came out.
Yeah, she pulled them out.
Pulled him out. Hey, no cars coming. Hi, Cece.
Careful, careful, boo.
Careful, sweetheart.
This is how she does it.
Cece, you having fun? Yeah, watch the hill, Bella.
Alright, get up this way.
Oh.
Outlaw, you good. You're in the red. Alright. No running up the hill, remember, you're good. Thank
you for the birds.
girls. Thank you for the world so sweet.
Thank you for the food we eat. Thank you for the birds that sing. Thank you, God, for everything. Amen.
Jack, Knuckles.
Mr. Watts, why did you kill your wife and 2 children?
Mr. Watts, did you confess?
I could objectively say that this is perhaps the most inhumane and vicious crime that I have handled out of the thousands of cases that I have seen. And nothing less than a maximum sentence would be appropriate, and anything less than the maximum sentence would depreciate the seriousness of this offense. Deputies, I would respectfully ask that you take this defendant into custody and have him serve the rest of his life in the Department of Corrections. We are in recess.
Guess what, girls? Mommy has a baby in her belly. Are you guys excited? Yes? Are you really excited? Oh my goodness. Come give me hugs. Oh! I love you, girls.
I got the baby a hug.
You want to give the baby a hug? I love you, Bella. You're so sweet. Give me a kiss.
Mommy. Mommy.
Yes, baby.
I don't want him to really go in the ocean. I mean,
My turn.
Ready, set?
Go.
Ready, set?
Go.
The pool opens in 2 weeks, too.
what's the degrees today?
85, the last I checked. 120.
Wow.
No, Cece.
Yeah.
Cece, get girl.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? She can climb that.
Thousands of people here, like seriously, a lot
This place is nuts. It is phenomenal.
We're gonna go have some fun. Get to hear what's coming out. It's absolutely exciting. We're super excited. We'll be back here live shortly, guys. Love you.
Your Honor, there are no words to adequately describe the unimaginable tragedy that brings us before this court today. By my comments, I'm not even going to try to express the horror, the pain, or the suffering that the defendant has caused to these families, to this community, and to all who are a part of this investigation. However, I do want to spend a few minutes sharing with the court the details of the crime, as so far you've only had an opportunity to review the affidavit and a few facts here and there that have been offered to the court in the motions and pleadings that have been filed. The questions that have screamed out to anyone who will listen since August 13th of 2018 are why and how. Why did this have to happen? How could a seemingly normal husband and father annihilate his entire family? For what? These are the questions that only one individual in this courtroom or on this planet knows the answers to. I fully expect we will not receive the answers to these questions today, nor will we at any point in the future. I don't expect that he will ever tell the truth about what truly happened or why. Even if he did, there is no rational way that any human being could find those answers acceptable responses to such horrific questions. The best we can do is try to piece together some kind of understanding from the evidence that is available to us. And the evidence tells us this. The defendant coldly and deliberately ended 4 lives. Not in a fit of rage, not by way of accident, but in a calculated and sickening manner. Shanann was 34 years old. She had married the defendant in November of 2012. Over the weekend leading up to August 13th, she had been at a work conference in Phoenix, Arizona, and returned home in the early morning hours of August 13th. We know that she got home about 1:45 in the morning. The doorbell camera on their home shows her arriving back home from the airport. Shortly thereafter, at least according to the defendant, they had what he referred to as an emotional conversation about the state of their marriage and about what their lives would look like going forward. What was said during that emotional conversation, only he knows. What we do know is that shortly after that, the defendant strangled her to death with his own hands. We know that he slowly took her life the morning of August 13th. We know that this was not done in an uncontrolled, vengeful manner that he tried to describe to agents from CBI and the FBI. If that were the case, you would expect to see vicious, horrible bruising about her neck, shoulders, and face. You would expect to see the hyoid bone in her neck broken. You would expect to see some kind of defensive wounds on his body as she struggled and fought for her own life. None of those are present. The only injuries that were on Shanann's body were one set of finger or bruising, what appeared to be fingernail or finger mark bruising to the right side of her neck. We know that our experts will tell us that it takes 2 to 4 minutes to strangle someone to death manually with their own hands. The horror that she felt as the man that she loved wrapped his hands around her throat and choked the life out of her must have been unimaginable. Even worse, what must Bella, age 4, and Celeste, age 3, must have experienced or thought as their father, the one man on this planet who was supposed to nurture and protect them, was snuffing out their lives. They both died from smothering. Let me say that again. The man seated to my right smothered his daughters. Why? Imagine the horror in Bella's mind as her father took her last breaths away. Your Honor, understand very clearly, Bella fought back for her life. The frenulum, the connective tissue between her upper lip and her gum, had a centimeter and a half laceration. She bit her tongue multiple times before she died. She fought back for her life as her father smothered her. Celeste had no such injuries. In fact, she had no external injuries at all. But according to the medical examiner, she was smothered nonetheless. The defendant then methodically and calmly loaded their bodies into his work truck, not in a hasty or disorganized way. He was seen from the neighbor's doorbell camera backing his truck into the driveway, going back and forth into the house and back out to the truck 3 different times, 1 time for each of their bodies. He then drove them away from their family home 1 final time, intent on hiding any evidence of the crimes that he had just committed. In one final sign of callousness for his wife, his daughters, and their unborn son, and their remains, he drove them to a location that he thought no one would ever find them, to one of the oil tank batteries with which he was so familiar. He knew this was safe. He had texted a coworker the night before saying, "I'll head out to that site. I'll take care of it." He had carefully ensured that he would be alone in the middle of the plains to secrete away the remains of his family in a place that he hoped they would never be found. In one final measure of disrespect for the family he once had, he ensured that they would not be together, even in death, or so he thought. He disposed of them in different locations. He buried Shanann and Nico in a shallow grave away from the oil tanks. Bella and Celeste were thrown away in the oil tanks at this facility. Different tanks, so these little girls wouldn't be together in death. Imagine this, Your Honor. This defendant took those little girls and put them through a hatch at the top of an oil tank, 8 inches in diameter. Bella had scratches on her left buttocks from being shoved through this hole. A tuft of blonde hair was found on the edge of one of these hatches. The defendant told investigators that Bella's tank seemed emptier than CC's because of the sound that the splashes made. These were his daughters. Significantly, when his coworkers arrived at the tank battery later that morning, to a person, they all described him as acting completely normally. It was a normal workday, even while his daughters sank in the oil and water not far away from him. And then his efforts at deception truly began. We've all seen the emotionless interviews that the defendant gives to the local media asking for help in locating his family. We watched as he claimed that the house was empty without them and that he hoped that they were somewhere safe and that he just wanted them to come home. He told investigators that they were at home sleeping when he left for work that morning and that Shanann had told him that she was taking the girls to a friend's house for the day. What is striking about this case, Your Honor, beyond the horrors that I've already described to you, is the number of collateral victims that he created by his actions. While he stood in front of TV cameras asking for the safe return of his family, scores of law enforcement officers, neighbors, friends, and family scoured the area, fretted for their safe return. They texted him begging for any information and sending him their best wishes, all the while he hid what he had done. The list of indirect victims does not end there. Think of the firefighters and the Colorado State Patrol hazmat experts who had to don protective suits and who were called upon to pull Bella and Celeste out of those oil tanks. Or the coroner employees who had to conduct these autopsies. Or the victim assistants who frantically attempted to ease the suffering of those affected. All of this, Your Honor, for what? Why? Why did this have to happen? His motive was simple, Your Honor. He had a desire for a fresh start, to begin a relationship with a new love that overpowered all decency and feelings for his wife, his daughters, and unborn son. While Shanann texted the defendant over and over again in the days and weeks leading up to her death, attempting to save her marriage, the defendant secreted pictures of his girlfriend into his phone and texted her at all hours of the night. While Shanann sent the defendant self-help and relationship counseling books, one of which, ironically enough, was thrown in the garbage, he was searching the internet for secluded vacation spots to take his new love in researching jewelry. And while Shanann took the girls to visit family in North Carolina, the defendant went to car museums and the sand dunes with his new girlfriend. The stark contrast between the subjects of their internet and text content is absolutely stunning. Even the morning after he killed them and disposed of their bodies, he made several phone calls. One was to the school where the girls were supposed to start, telling the school that the girls would not be coming to school anymore, that they were being unenrolled, presumably to give him some more time before law enforcement notification about them going missing. He contacted a realtor to start discussing the selling of his house, and he texted with his girlfriend about their future. None of this answers the questions of why, however. If he was this happy and wanted a new start, get a divorce. You don't annihilate your family and throw them away like garbage. Why did Nico, Celeste, Bella, and Shanann have to lose their lives in order for him to get what he wanted? Your Honor, justice demands the maximum sentence under the agreement reached by the parties. As you will recall, the agreement calls for life sentences as to Shanann, Bella, and Celeste, and all of those to run consecutively to one another. It also calls for the count of unlawful termination of a pregnancy as to Nico to run consecutively to counts 1, 2, and 3. I would suggest that the extreme aggravation present in the defendant's conduct and in the efforts that I have described mandate that the sentences for counts 7, 8, and 9, the tampering with a deceased human body, each be the maximum of 12 years, and that those sentences run consecutively to one another. It is very clear that each of these acts, that these were not the subject of one act, but each oil tank that he walked up with his daughter's bodies and the hole that he dug for his wife and unborn son mandate a mandatory consecutive sentence. It's been alluded to this morning, but the defendant was certainly eligible for the death penalty in this case under the existing law in the state of Colorado. As you heard, Shanann's family strongly opposed my office seeking the death penalty and being bound to the criminal justice system for the next several decades. That's in large part, as you've heard, why we have reached the agreement that we have. 4 lives were lost at the hands of the defendant on August 13th for reasons that we will never fully understand, nor will we know. In the end, the Rusick family was much more merciful towards him than he was towards his wife, his daughters, and his unborn son. Prison for the remainder of his life is exactly where he belongs for murdering his entire family. Thank you.
Are you seeking 91 days to file a request for restitution?
I am, Your Honor, please.
I'll grant that request.
Last name.
Chris Watts, WATTS.
Wow. What's going on right now around your house?
Right now, it's you got K9 units, the sheriff's department. Everybody's like they're doing their best right now to figure out like if they can get a scent, see where they went. If they went on foot, they went in a car, or they went somewhere. And right now, it's just like they've been on point. They're going through the house trying to get a scent, and hopefully they can pick something up to where it's going to lead to something.
What happened? Your wife came home. Tell me what's.
She came home from the airport 2 a.m. and I left around 5:15. She was still here, and like about 12:10 in that afternoon, her friend Nicole showed up at the door. Like I had texted Shanann a few times that day, called her, say but she never got back to me. But she wasn't getting back to any of her people as well, and that's what really concerned a lot of people. Is like if she's not getting back to her, like if she doesn't get back to me, that's fine. Like she gets busy during the day, but she didn't get back to her people, which was very concerning. And Nicole called me when she was at the door, and that's when I came home. And then walked in the house, and nothing was vanished. Nothing was here. I mean, she wasn't here. The kids weren't here. Nobody was here.
What's your wife's name?
Shanann, SHANANN.
What's your kids' name?
Bella and Celeste.
How do you spell Celeste?
CELESTE.
How old are your daughters?
4. Bella's 4. Celeste is 3.
And so, how many times did you try calling her?
I called her 3 times, texted her about 3 times just to say, you know, what's going on. Like cause after I called her and texted her once, it's like maybe she was just busy. Like she'd just gotten back, you know, like everybody's probably calling her from her trip. She just got back from Arizona, and I figured she was just busy. But when her friend showed up, that's what it was like. It registered like, all right, this isn't right.
Do you think she just took off? Do you think?
I mean, right now I don't even want to just like throw anything out there. Like, I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids. But I mean, could she just taken off? I don't know. But if somebody has her and they're not safe, like I want them back now. Like that's what's in my head. Like if they're safe right now, they're gonna come back. But if they're not safe right now, that's the not knowing part. Like if they're not safe, last night I had every light in the house on. I was hoping that I would just ran over by the kids running in the door and just like barrel rushing me, but it didn't happen. And it was just a traumatic night trying to be here.
I'm gonna ask some kind of tough questions. Your relationship with your kids.
Yeah, my kids are my life. I mean, those smiles light up my life. And just like, I mean, last night, like during when they usually eat dinner, it was just like I missed them. Like, I mean, I missed telling them, hey, you got to eat that, or you're not gonna get your dessert, you know, and just like you're not gonna get your snack after. I missed that. Like I missed them, you know, cuddle up on their couches. They have like a Minnie Mouse couch and a Sophia couch that they cuddle up on and watch, you know, Bubble Guppies or something. And it was just like, you know, it was tearing me apart last night, and I needed that. I needed that last night, and for nobody to be here last night and to go into their rooms and know that I wasn't going to turn the rain machines on, and I know that I wasn't going to turn their monitor on, and know I wasn't going to kiss them to bed tonight. It was that's why last night was just horrible. I couldn't do it. I want everybody to just come home. Like wherever they're at, come home. That's what I want.
Where was she gone for? She was on. She came back Sunday. You said at 2 at night.
Yeah, because her flight got delayed from Arizona because of like other storms around the nation. So she's supposed to get home like 11. She got home at like 1:48. She got in bed about 2.
What was she going for? Like family trip or what?
It was a Thrive direct sales. It was a local event that was down there between a bunch of leaders in the company.
And that day she was back.
I left work early that morning, like 5:15, 5:30. So like she barely got into bed pretty much.
And you know, this might be a tough question, but did you guys get into an argument before she left?
It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But I just want them back. I just want them to come back. And if they're not safe right now, that's what's tearing me apart. Because if they are safe, they're coming back. But if they're not, this has got to stop. Like somebody has to come forward.
You spoken to her family, like her parents?
Yeah, they've been in constant contact, like every hour. I mean, everybody back in North Carolina and the East Coast. I mean, from Maine to Florida.
What is her parents saying to you? Like,
they're just like if they need to get on a flight, just let them know. Because I mean, they feel helpless right now because they're on the opposite side of the country. I mean, Colorado is. I mean, you can't just drive around and look. I mean, it's just like you wouldn't really know what you're looking for. That's what the cops pretty much told me. That first day, I was like, I want to get out and drive around. They said, you wouldn't know what to look for.
Last couple questions. What does law enforcement, what have the police or the sheriffs or your neighbors, what's police saying to you?
Right now, what they're doing right now is with the canines in the sense. I think this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing they've done so far because yesterday Frederick Police Department did all the searching of the house and tried to gather whatever information they could. And with the detectives, officers, and sergeants, and today it's, I mean, obviously with all the activity that's around, there's a lot going on around here, and I really hope that all of this can lead to something positive.
What did your neighbors, did they see anything? Did your neighbors see anything?
No, like the police department went door to door asking, like, cameras and everything, just like nothing.
And my last question, if you have any of them, so feel free to step in. My last question is, if your wife can see this, if she can watch these, what would you like to tell your wife and your kids?
Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, just come back. Like, if somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see everybody. I need to see everybody again. This house is not complete without anybody here. Please bring her back.
That's it. I can take that mic off you.
Hey everybody! So I'm home with the family, and they're excited to try the new Pro Bars, and they came in, I think, yesterday. So we have cookies and cream, and we have lemon meringue. Who wants Pro Bars?
I do.
All right, so do you guys want lemon meringue first, or do you want cookies and cream?
Cookies.
Cookies?
I want that.
You want the lemon meringue? All right, since I have this one open, let's try this one first, okay?
Cookies and cream.
And Daddy's gonna try it too.
Yeah. Are you both?
Yes, so everyone's gonna try Chris Crumb cookies and cream. All right, Bella gets cookies and cream, Cece gets cookies and cream.
Ready?
Ready?
Set.
You're the taste testers.
Yummy.
Is it yummy? What's it taste like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. What else?
Watermelon.
Watermelon. What's it taste like, Cece?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Uh-huh.
Is it delicious? Daddy?
Oreo wrapped with vanilla. It's nice.
Oreo wrapped in vanilla? Is it yummy, Cece? Is that good, Bella? I think they like cookies and cream. Okay, so let's try the lemon meringue. Hey, everybody. So, a little crazy over here. Cece loves the cookies and cream.
You like it? Yeah, nothing. Good thing.
Don't mind me. It's been a long travel day yesterday. Been cleaning, regrouping today. Hey, Jen. Okay, so Chris, this is the lemon meringue. Nope, that's Daddy's. Here's yours. Wait, don't take. Wait. Here, Bella. Okay, this one's lemon meringue. It's like the pie, but better because I don't like the pie.
Ready, set, go.
Ready? Hey, Jessica.
That's so good.
How's that taste, Cece?
Good.
Good? Yeah? Do you like that one better?
Me too. I like it.
What's it taste like?
You like lemon meringue pie? Straight out the box.
Bella, what's it taste like?
I don't like it.
You don't like that one? Bella doesn't like that one. That's okay. You like the birthday cake, right? And the cookies and cream? Yep. Dieter, do you want some? Yeah, Dieter wants some. All right, so which one's your favorite out of all the Pro Bars? Hey, Wendy.
I would say lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue? What's your favorite, Cece?
Birthday.
Birthday? Mommy's favorite. What's your favorite? The cookies and cream? Wow.
We have to keep 3 on stock.
It's a good thing. How do I turn this around? It's a good thing that I have all 3 of the favorites in the house. Cinnamon rolls were sold out of it here at the house.
You like it?
I want dip and
You want dip and ranch? You want ranch dip and chips? Jess, I have them all. I just ate all of the cinnamon rolls. Cece actually really likes the cinnamon rolls too. Look at Bella.
Cookies and cream. You got cookie monster.
I'm guessing you like it, kiddo. You like it? You want the lemon meringue, Cece?
No, she didn't like that one.
Daddy will finish it.
Yep.
All right, you guys. So that's our family. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Hey everybody. So we're a mixed family. Apparently birthday cake is a winner for me and Cece. Bella loves the cookies and cream, and Chris is lemon meringue, surprisingly, because he's a cookies and cream guy.
Yeah.
So super excited. I love it that it's a healthy snack and Cece can eat it because she has a tree nut allergy, and none of our products are made in a facility that handles nuts at all. So Cece can have them. There's 0 nuts in them, and it's the only like go-to bar. Like we can't do processed bars. We can't do anything like that because Cece can't have any of it because it's all processed in a plant where there's tree nuts or nuts. So it's really nice that she can have it. It's a quick snack for mommy. It's always in my bag, and I can just give it to her. And I heard you, baby. I heard you. She wants ranch and dip. She's my child. Thanks, Kat. So it's really nice. It's convenient for me as a mom that I can just carry them in my purse and always have something for her. So super excited. The Pro Bars are amazing. They're a great snack, low carbs, low sugar, 2 grams of sugar in all of them, I think. But yeah, 2 grams of sugar and 20 grams of protein. So they're really good for you. So you guys have a great night. Love you. And we're going to be, Cece and I are fighting over the birthday cake. So, all right. Say bye.
Bye.
See ya. All right. Bye, guys.
Things we were talking about is, as we mentioned yesterday, knocking out the polygraph.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that today?
Okay.
Why don't we do that now?
Okay.
We'll get that out of the way when you're done. This is Tammy. Did you meet Tammy yesterday?
No, this is
okay.
the only one.
This is Tammy.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
All right. So then when we're done, we'll figure out our game plan that I was talking about today.
Okay.
Does your dad have availability to use the car if you're going to be here for like an hour or more?
Can you drive?
Oh, he can drive. Yeah, he's yeah.
Okay, and I'll go explain to him everything that's going on.
Okay. He will know where to go, but.
Oh, okay. Well, we can.
Well, the house. He knows how to get to the house, but if
Okay.
it's not ready, you can't go in there. But.
Okay.
Does he know how to use GPS on his phone? Or anything?
Yeah, but he wouldn't know where else to go besides my house.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Okay.
just I can tell him if he gets to go to my friend's house if.
Okay.
I'm not sure, if I'm be here for an hour or 4 hours.
Perhaps you want me to just go talk to him and let him know when the house is going to be ready and all that, and when he can go, because he can go grab a bite to eat or something, right?
Oh yeah, if everything should be open by now around here. So.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well,
he's been flying since 5 o'clock East Coast time, so.
Okay. Why don't we knock this out?
Okay.
I think it's the best thing to do to move past all of this, and then I'll go talk to your dad. He'll have the keys. Everything will be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have this number, so you can call him when you're done?
There's no signal in this place, so.
That's bad, isn't it? That's why I couldn't talk to you earlier.
Yeah, it was.
Between him and me, we'll figure out how to communicate with him and get him where he needs to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been getting text messages from a lot of news places.
Okay.
I don't know really
I think that's part of maybe what we game plan today.
Not just here
Everywhere.
Today's show. I don't know what to do with that.
Well, I think that you certainly can do whatever you need to or want to do. But I think that after we knock this out, we get back to the team and we make a plan.
Okay, so I've been getting different advice as far as her mom said if it's a kidnapping then she said not to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm torn of what to do.
Well,
Her mom told you not to talk?
Yeah, her mom's saying because she was advised by someone like police or a detective there that if he talks to the media it might.
Oh, to the media. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about to the police.
Oh no, just the
Yeah.
media in general.
Yeah.
It's gone. Today's show, Good Morning America, is trying to get a hold of me, my parents, friends. So I just.
Sometimes we release details that maybe the public
They want
doesn't
details
know.
from me.
I know. So
And
that's
why I'm
why
I don't want to impede with what's going on here, and put the things out because I've watched enough shows that say all right, don't put things out there before the police.
Because then you don't know if somebody really knows or if they just saw it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, let's do this. I think while you're doing this, it's going to be completely okay to ignore your phone and the media and everyone, right?
Okay.
So let's get this out of the way. I think it'll really clear your mind a little bit, right?
All right.
So why don't we put a halt on the phone, on texting people, on Good Morning America, all those stuff.
I haven't responded to any of them.
Let's focus on this. Yeah. Let's focus on this. Let's knock it out, and then let's talk.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right.
I And
It's
Grandma,
good.
you'll come in, I'll go get you when we're done.
Yeah,
We'll
okay, cool.
chat,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. So go ahead and have a seat right here, Chris.
Sit on this?
Yep, I know, I'll explain what that is here in a little bit,
Yeah.
but you don't have to worry, it's not on or anything right now, it's not gonna buzz you or anything.
I've never done this before.
I know, a lot of people haven't had polygraphs before, it's not like a normal thing that people go through. A lot of people, like, obviously in law enforcement and places like that, they have to go through polygraphs for their job, but other than that, most people never take a polygraph in their entire life, so.
Yeah, so I have like no idea like what to expect, honestly.
Yeah, so how are you feeling today?
I'm sick to my stomach, honestly. Like, the first day I thought, okay, she was just somewhere.
Sure.
And after yesterday, all the activity at my house, I didn't know, it went to the other extreme. I've just been like sick to my stomach that either somebody has her or she's in trouble and the kids are not safe either.
Right, right. Well, and I think that's totally awesome that you're here today. I mean, I commend you. We do this in all of our missing person cases, so don't think that we're just singling you out like, oh my gosh, they want me to take a polygraph. Anytime, you know, someone was the last person to see people or, you know, it's a missing person case, we start from the inside and we work out. I mean, that's pretty much what we do. So I've done polygraphs on the Jessica Ridgway case. I don't know if you were here for that.
The name sounds
The
familiar.
little girl that went missing in Westminster and
Oh,
that, yeah. And then just the one that we had in Thornton last year or the year before. So we do this all the time. So please don't think that you're being singled out. Like this is one way that if you didn't have anything to do with it, that we can let the investigators know, the people that really do need to know, that are looking for your wife and your little girls, to let them know, like, you know what, don't focus on Chris, focus over here, because obviously we've already cleared him, he's good to go. Now focus on the real person that did something to this, you know,
Okay.
to Shanann and the little girl. So,
Okay.
okay. So I am, my name is Tammy. If you can call me Tammy, I'm an agent with the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. So it's the CBI. It's kind of like the FBI, but for Colorado.
Okay.
So what our role is, just so you know, is anytime a law enforcement agency or a district attorney's office or the governor needs assistance with a case, they can call the CBI to come out and assist them.
Okay.
So obviously in this, you know, type of case, they're calling in all the resources that they can, which includes me, who works out of the Denver office, and I also do polygraphs. So they asked me if I would be willing to come here and chat with you and hopefully get you cleared up and on your way, because
Okay.
it sounds like that's what you're here for, and
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
awesome, because that's mostly what people want to do is like, dude, you're looking at the wrong person. Like, I just want to show you I had nothing to do with this, and then you guys can get on your way and,
Yeah.
you know, do your investigation somewhere else. So,
Okay.
because that helps us, because then we don't have to keep focusing on Chris. Does that make sense to
Thanks,
you?
yeah.
Okay. This polygraph today is going to be recorded.
Okay.
Obviously, it would be dumb if I didn't, because what if at the end I said you said whatever and you really didn't say it? Obviously, they could go back and look at the recording. There's a camera right there. And there's also a backup digital recording that I'm doing.
Okay.
Hi guys, say
What's
hi
going
Bella. We gotta get you dressed, kid.
I
Look
know,
what Bella's
right?
eating. Bella's eating some of the ingredients.
She got a nice little bowl of chocolate chips.
Look at that. What is that, Bella? Can you show them? What is it? Is it chocolate?
Is it chocolate?
It's chocolate mini morsels, right? Yeah, good job. So she's been eating my peanut butter and the chocolate morsels so far today. So we're gonna let a few more people hop on, and then we're gonna get cooking here, and we'll explain to you what we're cooking up over here. So,
Yeah, welcome to the 12 days of Christmas, Lavelle Day, and even though I like to claim that I could probably cook, I can't at all. So I'm gonna let my wife do all the cooking. She's gonna make up some Thrive Bites for us.
and I'm gonna go wash my hands real fast.
Uh-oh. She's gonna leave me here alone. Oh, we got some people joining. Bella, look. Got people looking at us. Say hi. Wife's gonna be making up some Thrive Bites here in a second, so make sure you hop on and join us for the 12 days of Christmas. Bella's got some chocolate chips.
I need a Lavelle apron.
They
All
probably
right,
make
guys. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Amanda. Bella's showing you what she's eating. She's eating the ingredients. She's been eating the ingredients since I've been getting them prepared, so. So we're gonna make Thrive Bites today. Chris didn't want to go on live doing it because he didn't want to mess anything up. Not that you can mess anything up with Thrive Bites. It's so simple. Except for today, we're gonna double the recipe because we love the Thrive Bites. When you are craving something to eat, or junk food or whatever, you just pop a Thrive Bite and it fills you up, and it's really delicious. Thrive Bites, right?
Good job, Bella.
My little helper right here.
Thrive Bites.
So today, I will post in the feed the Thrive Bites. Bella, shh. Will you turn it down for me, please? So I'm going to post in the thread here today on how to make Thrive Bites and the recipe. So basically it calls for 1 packet of your lifestyle mix. Now you can use any flavor. I'm going to use vanilla here today. And hold on, honey. It calls for a cup of oats, a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, Corey. Look at Bella. A 1/2 cup of mini morsels. Now, I'm doubling the recipe, but still want to keep the calories down, so I'm only going to still do a 1/2 cup of mini morsels. It does also, you can add anything into it, like coconut, peanuts, walnuts, whatever you want. It's up to you. You also add a 1/3 cup of honey, a 1/2 cup of ground flaxseed, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know if I mentioned peanut butter, but also 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Again, I'm doubling the recipe, so everything I'm doing here today is going to be double. Hey, Madison. Take care of my dad while he's there with you this week. All right, guys. Sorry. So first I'm going to add my oats. These are so good. We can't keep them in the house. So then I added, the mini morsels. I add the ground flaxseed. So I always add all the ingredients. I'll just add the rest of Bella's. I add everything that's easy to mix. And so I'm gonna pour our premium lifestyle mix in a cup so you guys can see the consistency. It is micronized. It is fine. Very, 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 very fine. Hey, Christine. So if you guys, probably can't see that way here. So if you can see how finely micronized it is. I mean, literally it's thinner than flour. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. So, hey, Mandy. So the Thrive Premium Lifestyle Mix is so fine. I mean, it's very, very, very fine. Let me find the other one. So you add 2 of those because, like I said, I'm doubling the recipe. Hey, Sharon. And so now I just pretty much mix this. And then I'm going to add the honey, the peanut butter, and the vanilla. So look at this so far. Hey, Sarah. So look at our little Thrive Bites so far. They're no bake, super simple, super delicious. Like I said, I'm going to Punta Cana in February, and I need to continue to, where'd Bella put my spoons? Hold on, guys. I think she took my, hold on. All right, I got 2 more. So if you're like me, yes, Michelle, they're super delicious. So now I'm gonna add the honey. So I'm going to Punta Cana in February, and as much as I want to get into the gym, and I'm working on trying to find the time between work, being a stay-at-home mom with the 2 girls, life and everything, it's really hard to get into. I just added the vanilla, sorry. It's really hard to get myself into the gym as much as I really want to. I've been doing some kind of mini workouts at the house, like squatting and things like that, but it's hard for me to get to the gym, and being a stay-at-home mom during the day and working overnight shifts, you tend to snack a lot because you're always around food and, you know, whatever happens, you know, the kids are eating snacks, you jump on snacks. So this is my way of making my own snack, that instead of me grabbing a fruit roll-up or a bag of chips or any of that stuff, I just grab one of these, and I've made my own for the kids too. So they have their own little protein bites Bella loves. So now that all my ingredients are in here, I'm just going to mix it up really good. And as you guys know, messing with peanut butter, it's fun. So, sorry, I don't like a mess when I'm cooking. Not that I'm cooking. I know, Bonnie. So Bella does squats with me at the house because, you know, we all gotta work up the backside, right? So I am doing squats at the house, and it's super funny because she tries to do them with me. And so here comes Cece, the sumo wrestler, doing squats in my living room because she literally looks like a sumo wrestler when she's doing them. Yeah, Mandy, so that is my favorite side effect. And you know, the thing is, it's not a weight loss company. And as you know, I use you as an example because you are super skinny when you started Thriving. And so like, it's not a weight loss company, but you know what, with anything you can do, you can manage your weight, you know, with just the small things that you do with cutting out junk food. Like that's what has happened with me when I started the Thrive experience, is I no longer crave a lot of the junk foods as I used to crave. And being lazy from, sorry, I'm getting another spoon. Some of the, you know, filling in your nutritional gaps and craving more water, which is all I used to drink before, but I really crave a lot more water now. And on top of that, like I'm literally eating better. So that's really huge. You know, you got to take care of your body. You got to eat better. I'm changing the spoon because of the peanut butter. Hi, Carrie. So we're making mini Thrive, or not mini, but Thrive Bites here. So my hands are washed. Sometimes, you know, when you're in the kitchen, you just stick your hands in there. With the heat of your hands, it helps to melt the peanut butter a little bit, and so it kind of makes it easier to manage, so to speak. And then we're just going to literally roll these into balls, whatever size you like. I like to do them in like little minier sizes. So, and I'll kind of demonstrate here. Let me get this. So, get your hands dirty. I take about a teaspoon size. You can see that. And, you know, just pinch it into a ball. And so that's how big I make mine. They're probably a size of a quarter in round. Carrie, they're super delicious and very healthy for you too, except for the fact that they have little mini morsels in them, but I cut the recipe in half when it comes to the mini morsels. And then you can be creative. You can use the strawberry shake with it. You can use the apple pie and create it into like an apple pie little treat. I love the peanut butter because everyone in this house loves peanut butter and I can never keep it on hand. So it's been really good. Like I said, the girls love them. I don't use the Thrive Lifestyle mix for the girls, but I make them their own little mini bites, so they feel like they're getting a treat with us too. Yes, Mandy. So these are so, like, honestly, they're really good too. But yeah, and you can do whatever you want with them. You can add anything. I'm not a coconut person, so I don't add coconut to mine, but you can add chunky peanut butter. You can add anything, you know, that you want. Stick them in the fridge, let them chill, and then put them in a little container, and then you're good to go. Grab and go. How many spoons are you required? Listen. I use like one sometimes, but like it's sticky, and you know, usually I just use my hands a lot. Of course they're clean, but you know, I'm trying to be, you know, proper, like professional TV cook, you know. I don't qualify though. So, give me 1 second. They're really good. You guys really have to try them. I will post them in the thread here. I am down 28 pounds since I started the Thrive experience, and going to Punta Cana in February, I'd like to be down another, you know, a good 5 to 10 pounds. And so this is a really good way for me to do that. And I'm gonna show you kind of what they look like. I'm sure some of you have made some protein bites before. So it's super simple, you guys. Have fun with it. Bella was helping me out, but Chris took her away so she wouldn't talk on the video. Incorporate your kids, like make something for them. Like, and this is super fun. Bella likes to roll these with me. And she does a really good job with it. And it's interaction with your children too at the same time. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to finish making these and then I'll come back on later and show you what they look like when they're all done, even though they look the same, just a little firmer. So you guys have a great day, and I'll post the ingredients so Michelle, you can go ahead and continue shopping when you're at Walmart today. All right, guys, have a great day. These are great when you have an afternoon slump of work. Yes, so good. And you know, honestly, like I eat them throughout the day, and they're really good snacks for when I work overnights, because when I work overnights, I tend to snack on a bunch of junk food, like things that aren't good for you. And so these have been really good supplements instead of doing that. So instead of a bag of chips, I'm eating some Thrive Bites. All right, guys, have a great day.
What I'd like to say to the court is that Shannon, Bella, and Nico are loving, caring people. They love life. They love being around people who love them. They always had good times. This is the first time they went to the beach this year, and they loved it. But God only knows what happened that night. Life will never be the same without Shannon, Bella, and Celeste and Nico. Had all their lives to live. They were taken by a heartless one. This is the heartless one, the evil monster, who dare you take the lives of my daughter Shannon, Bella, Celeste, and Nico. I trusted you to take care of them, not kill them. And they also trusted you. The heartless monster, and then you take them out like trash. You disgust me. They were loving and caring people. You may have taken their bodies from me, but you will never take the love they had for me. They loved us more than you will ever know, because you don't know what love is. Because if you did, you would not have killed them. You monster, thought you would get away with this. I don't know how. The cameras do not lie. You carry them out like trash of the house. Yes, I seen the videotape. You buried my daughter Shannon and Nico in a shallow grave, and then you put Bella and Celeste in huge containers of crude oil. You heartless monster. You have to live with this vision every day of your life, and I hope you see that every time you close your eyes at night. Oh, I forgot. You have no heart or feelings or love. Let me tell you something. I will think of them every day of my life, and I love them every day of my life. Prison is too good for you. This is hard to say, but may God have mercy on your soul. I hope you enjoy your new life. It's nothing like the one you had out here. May the courts have no mercy on you. It's hard every day. It hurts in so many ways. I have heard people say that you're not a monster. No, you are not. You're an evil monster. Thank you. Love you, Shannon, Bella, and Nico. Love you, Pop and Dad. And one other thing. And Shannon says she is super excited for justice today. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
The past 3 months I barely slept because I've been going through a lot of different emotions because I did not see this coming. You went from being my brother, my sister's protector, one of the most loved people in my family, to someone I will spend the rest of my life trying to understand. What gave you the right to put your hands on a woman, let alone my best friend, my beloved sister, your daughters, and your son? Why weren't they enough for you? In the blink of an eye, you took away my whole world, the people that mattered to me the most. Everything in my life I loved, your children. They trusted you. They loved you. They looked up to you because you promised to keep them safe. Instead, you turned on your family. My blood is boiling as I write these last words because they are the last you will ever hear from me. I can't even think of the right words to describe the betrayal and the hate I feel. And to be honest, you aren't even worth the time and effort it takes to put my pen to this paper. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't cry for my family. They were my whole world. All I do is ask myself why. Why would you do this? You don't deserve to be called a man. What kind of person slaughters the people that love them the most? Did you really think you would get away with this? Did you really think that this was your best option, to throw away your family like they were garbage? They deserve better, and you know it. I hope you spend the rest of your life staring at the ceiling every night, being haunted by what you've done. None of us deserved this. Hearing my mother and father cry themselves to sleep in this hotel room causes me anguish that is beyond words. I can't describe how this feels, how badly my heart is breaking for my poor parents. We trusted you. You have taken away my family from this earth, but you can never take them from my heart. You took away my privilege of being an uncle to the most precious little girls I've ever known. I will never hear the words Uncle Frankie again, but you will never be called Dad again either. You'll never be able to put your hands on another woman, let alone my best friend, my beloved sister, and your son. I just can't comprehend how they weren't enough for you. Shanann, Bella, and Cece loved you more than anyone. You were their hero. How could you destroy the people who loved them the most? I pray that you never have a moment's peace or a good night's rest in the cage you'll spend every day of your life in. A cage you are privileged to live in because my family isn't evil like you. We begged the district attorney to spare your life because despite everything, we believe that no one has the right to take the life of another, even someone like you. I feel sorry for your family. I know the pain that they must feel knowing that they can't hug you, because that's how my mother, father, and I feel every time we cry for our family. Nothing hurts more than watching or hearing my family weep for their loved ones. I just wish that I could tell that you would tell the truth, but I know that that is asking for more than you are capable of. I stayed up all night writing this statement. I don't sleep because of you. My life will never be the same because of you, but at least my conscience is clear. I get to live free, but I can't say the same for you. I haven't slept in 2 days because I've been anxiously waiting for this moment, the moment I get to tell you how I feel, how this has affected my family and I. My family and I can finally grieve after today. If anything, we will come out of this stronger today than we were before, and we will continue to pray for your family. Sincerely, Frankie Rusick.
Thank you, Mr. Rusick.
I wanted to say thank you for this moment. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who has prayed for our beloved family, who has sent gifts, cards to us from all over the world. I know God will put the evil people where they need to be. I also want to take the time to thank the town of Frederick, Greeley, FBI, the DA's office, the CBI, for exceptional work. We thank Nicole Atkinson, Shannon's neighbor, Nathan, and his family. To me, they're our heroes. They really are. God bless. God makes no mistakes on who he puts in your life. Marriage is about love, trust, and friendship and unity. We marry for sickness and health, to death do us part. Our daughter Shannon loved you with all of her heart. Your children loved you to the moon and back. Shannon's family was her world. Shannon put a crown on your head. But unfortunately, the day that you took their life, God removed that crown. We loved you like a son. We trusted you. Your faithful wife trusted you. Your children adored you, and they also trusted you. Your daughter Bella Marie sang a song proudly. And I don't know if you got to see it, but it was Daddy, You're My Hero. I have no idea who gave you the right to take their lives. But I know God and his mighty angels were there at that moment to bring them home to paradise. God gives us free will. So not only did you take the family of four, your family of four, you took your own life. I want the world to know that our daughter and her children were so loved by us. There will always be protected by God and his mighty angels. I didn't want death for you because that's not my right. Your life is between you and God now, and I pray that he has mercy for you. From Shannon's mother, Bella Marie, Celeste Catherine, and Nico Lee's, Nana. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm Cindy Watts.
Ron Watson. Thank you. And I have authorized you to make a statement to the court as paternal grandparents of the children. And if you choose not to make a statement, but your designee, Ms. Powers, chooses to, she can do so as well. How would you like to proceed
Can
today?
I read that? I want you to start, but I would like to read
Who's
that.
going to be speaking today?
Your Honor, initially, they've asked me, and they're hoping that they have the strength to speak, but if they do not, they've written out their statements and asked me to finish for them. So
That would be fine. Who would like to go first?
if I could start, Your Honor. On behalf of the Watts, Your Honor, and to the community, we thank you for the opportunity and the recognition under the Victim Bill of Rights. We come today as the grandparents and the parent of the daughter and children whose life was taken in this case. We are not here to ask for leniency. We are not in any way condoning or tolerating the crime that has occurred and the pain that has been caused. We join in our daughter-in-law and grandchildren's family in saying this should never have happened. This is not condonable. This is something that we will never get over. We appreciate the consideration that everyone has paid, most especially the families that have lost everyone. We appreciate that they begged for Christopher's life. We agree and echo what they have said, that it is not his place to take anyone's life, nor would it be our place as a community to take his life. So we thank you for the opportunity and for every consideration and effort that's been put out. The prosecution in this case has in fact respected the Victim Bill of Rights. They took the time to explain that the information that my clients had at the time that they were interviewed was not correct. They were misinformed. They were searching for answers. They were not intending to cause any pain to anyone, and they appreciate that the prosecution answered their questions and gave them the time and the respect and the consideration so that they could tell this court and everyone in this community that the interview content was not their message, that they accept that their son has done this, that they accept that he chose to plead guilty, that he sought and requested their consent and agreement for a life sentence. They appreciate that he is given the opportunity to serve that life sentence. It is his responsibility, it is his sentence, and it is not enough to make up for what has done. We understand and we join the family in that we have questions. We don't know how such a thing could possibly happen, or that a man that was responsible for raising his children and protecting his wife would take the steps that he did, and that he would disregard their bodies and the love that he had for them and they had for him and everyone else, and take the gestures and put this community through the investigation and the discovery and the responsibility of bringing justice. We do not understand that. We do not think it was appropriate. We cannot begin to think that an explanation will ever justify it. My clients indicate that they understand that a full opportunity for a confession with all of the responsibility and accountability has not occurred. And they support the family and the request that that happen, if not today, at an appropriate time, in an appropriate manner, so that everyone can have peace, to understand to the best of their ability the details that they need and to have their questions answered. And by giving this opportunity of a life sentence, we hope that he embraces that moment. That had the death penalty been pursued, there would not have been an opportunity to be accountable and to give a full confession. And had the death penalty been sought, counsel would have fought for his life, the prosecutors would have been engaged in a multiple-year battle, the families would have been torn apart, this community would have had to subsidize it and endure it, and we have so much respect and gratefulness that that did not happen. We would strongly encourage Christopher Watts to give that full confession in the tone and in the timing that he thinks is appropriate with the guidance of his counsel. We feel that it would be appropriate and helpful to ease the pain and the suffering. But we also say we don't think that there's anything that he can say that will ever account for his behavior. There's nothing that can be done to cure the harm he has caused. And he has the responsibility to serve his sentence with dignity and with regard for everyone, and to spend every breath that he has left in an atonement for what he has done. Do you want to read it?
So if I could just have you state your name for the record.
Cindy Watts.
Thank you.
My name is Cindy Watts. I am the grandmother of two beautiful granddaughters, Bella Marie, Celeste Catherine Watts. I am also the mother of Christopher Watts, who I will be directing most of my statement to. First, I'd like to begin by recognizing the absolute horror of this crime and acknowledging the devastating loss that both the Rusek family as well as our family have faced. Our families have been irreparably broken by the needless deaths of Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico. This is something we will never get over. We will always mourn the loss of our family, and in that we are united in our grief. I am still struggling to understand how and why this tragedy occurred. I may never be able to understand and accept it, but I pray for peace and healing for all of us. Now to my son Christopher. I have known you since the day you were born into this world. I have watched you grow from a quiet and sweet, curious child who Bella reminded me so much of, to a young man who worked hard in sports and later mechanics to achieve your goals. You are a good friend, brother, father, and son. We have loved you from the beginning, and we still love you now. This might be hard for some to understand, how I can sit here under these circumstances and tell you, although we are heartbroken, although we can't imagine what could have led us to this day, but we love you. Maybe you can't believe it either. As the Lord said in Jeremiah 3:31, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, I have continued my faithfulness to you. And you, as your mother, Chris, I have always loved you, and I still do. I hate what has happened. Your father and sister and I are struggling to understand why. But we will remain faithful as your family, just as God remains faithful because of his unconditional love for us all. We love you, and we forgive you, son.
Judge, if I could read Mr. Watts' statement.
Yes.
My name is Ronnie Watts, and I am the grandfather of Bella, Celeste, Nico Watts, and I am the father of Shannon. I am the father of Christopher Watts as well. And one of the most important things I've done in my life is to raise my children and to watch as they started their own families. I spent many years coaching Little League and talking to my son, taking him to the races, and sharing my love and knowledge of cars with him. He was just as involved with his girls. I believe he loves his girls. I know he does. This tragedy has impacted my family in so many ways. Beyond losing my precious grandchildren, our beloved daughter-in-law, we are forced to question everything. We still don't have all the answers, and I hope one day, Christopher, you can help us. Chris, I want to talk to you as a father and son. You are here today accepting responsibility, but I want to tell you this now. I love you. Nothing will ever change that, and I want you to find peace, and today is your first step. The Bible says if we confess our sins, God is faithful and just and will forgive us. Chris, I forgive you, and your sister forgives you, and we will never abandon you, and we love you. Dad. Judge, thank you for the opportunity to address the court.